Hello everyone, my name's Cara Ackerman and I'm absolutely delighted to be here at Sewing Street. I actually originated from Hertfordshire, then went down to Hampshire and then it ended up in the East Midlands. I've been in the East Midlands for about 40 years now, which seems crazy, but 36 of those I actually worked with DMC Creative World, which was wonderful. I really enjoyed that. And then I decided to go freelance, and that's how I got introduced to Sewing Street. I love doing anything to do with textiles, so embroidery, cross stitch, patchwork, done a bit of quilting, bag making, toy making, oh goodness, there's loads and loads of things. What I love doing is just trying something new, and I think one of the tips is don't be frightened of trying something new. You always learn from it, and you know, don't be scared of making mistakes either. We all learn from the mistakes that we make. Little bit about me that you might not know, and that's a bit of a surprise. I once went to the garden party down at Buckingham Palace, the Queen's garden party, for some work that I did with Marie Curie. I was so lucky to go there, and just a wonderful time. So I hope to see more of you on Sewing Street, and I hope to try lots of new crafts with you. So see you again soon. Bye bye.
If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
Are you a fan of Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? Why not join our growing Facebook fans pages? Just search Sewing Street Fans and Yarn Lane TV Fans on Facebook and click Join Group. It's that simple. Never miss out on the latest news and updates from our presenters and guest designers, special offers and plenty of chat with your fellow fans. Share photos of your makes, ask for advice, interact with your favourite guests and presenters, and be a part of the ever-growing sewing and yarn community. See you there!
Follow Sewing Street and Yarn Lane on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with what's coming up on the show, as well as being the first to know about our amazing offers. Get involved with our competitions that are exclusive to social media. And pick up some top tips from us too.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, new glasses. These are my varifocals. Now, the thing is, I wore them yesterday and everybody loved them. But what I can't work out is how you clean them, right? Because I've got my cloth and everything, but they're still, no, I've done it all this morning and they're still a bit blurry. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's just, oh, getting used to them. There we go, varifocals, you see. Today's early bird, Paul, is this. I know, it's rainbow striped fabric, half a metre, special price, $3.99 for half a metre, $3.99. Now, it's on the diagonal, obviously. I'll hold it up for you in a secondo. Here you go. Now, Kat's thinking a big circular skirt. I'm thinking more pillowcases for kids. It's like a cotton poplin, this. Slightly lighter weight than a quilting fabric, but beautiful, 100% cotton. And look at the colours in there. Aren't they just amazing? It's cut off the bolt, especially for you. Are you sitting away from your microphone? Yeah, that's right, that's fine, that's fine. I won't turn you up then. £3.99, £3.99. I know. The whole of the first hour is rainbow. I've got some beautiful brand new fabrics coming up for you as well this hour. But take advantage. $3.99 this is. I don't know how much it'll go up to when it's not an early bird. Leslie says good morning. Glennie says good morning. Sarah says good morning. Julie says good morning. Suzanne says good morning. Karen says good morning. Sue Jackson says looking promising weather here in Roster. Sun is peeking through. Looking forward to Helen's new cushion. Shelley says morning. Glennie says lovely shirt. Margaret says morning. Looking good as always. Claire says good morning, John and all. Gray here. Breaking up by you and your lovely shirt. Glennie says hot water with a bit of hand soap on an optician told me gets rid of all marks on glasses. Good morning, John and team. Looking forward to seeing the lovely Cara and her demos. Yep, she's in. She's ready to go. There you go. It's at $3.99. $3.99 for half a metre. Morning, John and team. Up and away in your beautiful balloon. Oh, yeah. Up and away in my beautiful balloon. That was... Wasn't it Slimpsia? Wasn't that the advert for Slimpsia where she had a belt that was a tape measure, a big wide tape measure? Do you remember that? You'd have to be quite old. Tilt down. There you go. Right, loads in basket. Make sure you check out. Remember, you paid your P&P. Once you've done this, that's your P&P paid for the day. Whether you come in and buy a bundle or some fabrics or a bag, a tote bag, a cushion, a satchel, a sewing machine, some thread, some rainbow ribbon. We haven't got any pencil cases for sale today, Paul. Oh, Paul's going to make a pencil case out of his? I imagine you'd have boxes made out of this, Paul. Don't make a waistcoat out of it, Derek. Do not make a waistcoat out of it. It's too fine. Make a shirt, though, to go underneath your waistcoat, Derek. All you have to do is make the sleeves and a collar. Paul would make it, well, I don't know where Paul's been these last couple of days. He'll make a waistcoat for a toy teddy bear. Paula says, morning, John and team, have a lovely day. It's Cat and Paul today. Cat and Paul with me today. Oh, no, do you need an antihistamine? Is your hay fever bad? Oh, make sure have you done your we have to do bi-weekly COVID tests in. Have you done your bi-weekly? Yeah, I'm doing mine today. Have you done yours, Paul? Oh, you have to do it at work here. Oh. Anyway, they're in the bag. I'll get you some. It's early bird special, rainbow stripe, diagonal stripe, loads in baskets. Oh, you can take those as well then. They're just yeah, we have to do them twice a week here. Jill says, morning, John from dull and chilly Devon. When is summer coming? Lynn Tuitt says, hello, John and crew. I buy a lens cleaning spray for my specs. I also keep some individually wrapped wipes in my bag and car. Oh, okay. I'll try that one. Scylla says, morning, John. Loving the shirt. Lovely to see you on my birthday. Scylla, happy birthday, my lovely. Paul's singing it to you. We're not allowed to on air, though. Doreen says, good morning. What? Oh, Fiona on my bottom. Morning, John. Looking fabulous as always. Bought the Helen Newton cushion kit now to decorate. Oh, Fiona. How lovely. Yeah, you can buy it. Everything's on pre-order. Everything is on pre-order. And you're thinking of the Nimble. What did I say? Slimpsia. Nimble. Thank you. So you're as old as me then, Tracy. Yeah. Bread. It was bread you used to buy if you're on a diet. It had fewer calories. Nimble and Slimpsia. It's small and it's like eating air bubbles. I don't know if they still do it. Do they still do diet bread? Oh, you can't Weight Watchers bread, apparently. Maybe that's the same thing. Please check out if you want it. Loads in baskets. Glasses case. Whatever, you can make whatever you want. I think some boxes for little Paul would be nice. He's not answering to that one. He won't respond to that one. Oh, you'd have to put a designer label, a design around the top. So it was Vix's wedding anniversary yesterday, Vix and Kieran. And they didn't make a big thing of it, did they? I put a big thing on, but they didn't make a big thing of it, did they? They went out, obviously. Big thing of it together, but, you know, they didn't put anything on Facebook or anything. $3.99, this is for half a metre. Remember, it comes off the bolt, so if you buy 5 metres, you'll get a piece that's 5 metres long. Sharon says, morning, back to Yorkshire today after visiting my family in Wrexham for the first time in 18 months. Oh, whereabouts in... Oh, we had this conversation, Sharon. Where in Wrexham are they? I've got family in Wrexham, but they don't speak to me. They don't like me. Ghislaine says good morning. Glenys has got the early bird. Make sure you check out though. Loads have you got this in your basket. You checked out Glenys, my love. Oh, most people are putting me through this in their basket. Make sure you check out though. Okay, I'll put that away because my first hour is all about rainbows. So would you like to... Oh no, got to do panel... It's panel of the week. Now, oh, too quick, is it, if we can get it out the trolley? Right, yesterday we couldn't do this at 8 o'clock because it hadn't arrived, so we did it at something like 11 yesterday. Now, last week, panel of the week sold out on the first day we showed it. It's huge, this, look. We're calling it 4 fat quarters, but look at the size of them. They're enormous. Will be $19.99 on Sunday at midnight. Is it? Oh, Kat's never seen this one before. Oh no, look how big it is, huge, look. They're the biggest fat quarters I think you'll ever see. Somebody said just it's very Tilda-esque. Oh yeah, Glenn's checked out straight away, that's good. Lovely to hear Paul is in, he adds that extra touch. And you can have him, you can get him arrested for that if you want. He's got that extra touch. His professionalism. Banter, wit and charm. This is him saying these, not me. I've added all I'm going to add. Lynn says, morning, John. My children don't like me. Oh, no, Lynn, don't say Loving the shirt. I didn't mean to laugh, Lynn. They're not my children. It's my sister and her family. They don't like me. Anyway, there you go. So you get your pink Ditsy. You bet your pink. Oh, what do you think that is? Lotus flower. Panel of the week. It is panel of the week. Pretty Flowers fat quarter. They're huge, those fat quarters. Who's that from? Where's that? Oh, okay. No, I'm just moving things over. Elliot's in, everybody. Elliot, my dressing room needs hoovering. What? What did he say? Yeah, it's the Hoover's outside the door. 14.99. Will be $19.99 on Sunday at midnight, unless it sells out like last week's. It sells out. Last week sold out on the very, very first day. Let's do the menu, shall we? Here's today's menu. Menu. With what? He's professional, but he doesn't... Oh. Right, nothing to do with sheep. Oh, yeah, we've got Yarn Lane later. 8 o'clock, we've got rainbow colours. Everything rainbow. Fabric, scissors, books, ribbon, webbing, thread. All rainbow colours coming up in the first hour. Then at 9 o'clock, we've got Helen Newton, Enjoy the Ride with Cara Ackerman. So, there are 2 options on this hour, aren't there, Paul? Oh, we can't show pictures. Right in the middle of menu and we can't show pictures. No, not that one. So what it is, it's a Helen Newton design of a bike with a basket of flowers. There you go. So now that's the bag version. That's the bag version with the bike as orange. And then there's another version for a cushion where the bike is blue. 10 o'clock, we've got brand new fabrics and patterns. The patterns aren't brand new, but the fabrics are. Then at 11 o'clock, we've got the designer square satchel, designed by Debbie Shaw with Cara Ackerman. You've already seen that there. 3 different colourways for you to choose from. And then at 12 o'clock, we all go running down to Yarn Lane and we do the butterfly top with Sam Sabido from Adventures in Crafting. There she is. Now, she's made one for me, apparently, to wear for the show later. Maybe I'll take my shirt off and just wear it. You know what I mean? Just wear it and no. Got my new glasses, got a new butterfly top. Anyway, there are 3 ways you can get in touch. The first way is you can email. There it is, studio@sewingstreet.com, studio@sewingstreet.com. Then you can send me a message on Facebook Live, which are the ones I've been shouting out to. Sharon lives in Marford. Yeah, we have spoken about that before. Right, okay. And then the third way is you can go to the website, www.sewingstreet.com, click on Watch the Live Show. I will come up in a box there. To the right, there is a box there saying send message to studio. Now, Hannah just put hello yesterday. That was it. She didn't put anything else in. Oh, okay. Anne saying, I don't think couples tend to make much of their anniversary unless it's a special number, like ours was last Saturday, our golden. Yeah. Crazy Lanes this morning. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Leslie would like me to be her brother. And Lynn laughs every day. That's the main thing. Then you can also go to the web to have. Well, we're already on the web doing the message. What were we waiting for your message? I should put higher. Scroll down the page. There's the early bird, which is obviously today's bestseller. Now you'll see 2 columns. The left-hand side one is everything that we have shown so far. The one on the right is everything's coming up for the next 3 hours and 45 minutes. So here's everything from my rainbow hour. New one's coming up in a minute. There you go. Oh no. It's doing it again like it was at the weekend. Right, ready? Look, there you go. Oh, I apologise, everybody, but everything from the... Now, what was I going to point out while we were talking about that? There were things I was going to point out to you. Anyway, got brand new fabrics in the first hour. Oh, is it working now? There's the cushion. There's the cushion in the bag. Oh, they both got the same pitch on. Oh, leave it. It's driving me mad. Leave it. We'll have a word with the management again. They tell us that it's not happening. They say, oh, no, it doesn't do it. It's not doing it for us. It does do it, doesn't it? Anyway, shall we start? Rainbow, everything rainbow. I feel like I've forgotten something. Anne says, morning, John, watching in a damp Scarborough with my mum, Joan. She thinks you've lost weight. Thank you, Joan. Little Paul does as well. Right, here we go. This is brand spanking new. Can I just show you? This is coming up a bit in a little while as well. Look at all these beautiful... If you love rainbow fabrics, look. Hannah loves this one, and Hannah loves that one. That's all coming up in a minute. Kat's not seen them yet. Good morning, John. We're here in Norfolk, says Susan. Claire says, yes, it does do it. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Paul bringing professionalism to the show. That's what it is. Washing up on your glasses, not hand soap. Oh, okay, Glennis, thank you. Right, look. It's a bundle. £51.49. Rose Ombre, it's called. Isn't it just glorious? Look at that. Now, I have got these available by the half metre in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 metres. 4 metres of fabric. You get there, half a metre of each. Ian says, morning, John and team. Nice glasses and shirt. Only bit of brightness we will see today. Emily says, morning, John, looking good. Love the glasses. Fun seems a bit mean. I expected Timmy Mallet glasses. Well, that's what I think the boy in the shop thought they were, Timmy Mallet glasses. Crazy Rain says, what colourful fabric show it is indeed. So it's a bundle, half a metre of each. £51.49. Oh, pre-order jumps. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I don't worry, Kat's screen records it to send to the management. So now that's the bundle. I do have them all by the half metre. Right, where would you like to start? Yellow. Kat, you're very quiet. No, it's all right. No, that's why I haven't put you up, because... Oh, excuse me. Look, it's ombre. If little Paul was here, he'd say that was ombre-leavable. I can always hear him in my head, but, you know, it's brilliant, isn't it? So it goes from pale this side to dark this side. Now, £6.49 for half a metre. It's lovely. Oh, now I can't really fold. Oh, I can fold it off. I'll show you. So it starts off light here. No, not fold it. Fold it, I said. Then it gets darker and darker and darker until it gets to the really rich colour on that side. Are your frames clear or they're a hint of colour? June, they're bright red. Come close. No, they're, look, can you see? They're Tommy Hilfiger, look. Can you see? They do I noticed, I found out last night, they do them in blue as well. So I thought I might get a pair of blue ones as well. Why what? I don't know why. Paul, I just said I might get them in blue, and Paul went, why though? Why? Oh, no, normal, 44 inches wide. Pamela, good morning. John, lovely shirt. Good morning, Hannah and Elliot. Completely wrong, I'm afraid. It's Kat and Paul this morning. Poor Pamela, but thank you very much indeed. Oh, yeah, they're stunning, says June. Thank you, June. They cost a blooming fortune. Anyway, that was the yellow. Right, now I've got grey, I think this is dark. Oh, is it black? Oh, this is good. Ready? Fabulous. Oh, that's little Paul answering you all there. Cheryl said, morning, John. Today's fabulous team. Hopefully I'm stuck indoors my morning with you. Shouldn't be interrupted. Well, the thing is, if you make a shirt out of it, you've got to decide where you're going to... No, you'd have to have it going down. But where would you have the dark bit? Down the centre front, which means that by the time you... Oh, would you? Oh, so Kat would have that and... You could cut it that way. You'd have it on brain, but then... Right, okay. Oh, no, not Paul. No, you have to show it like this, right? So she'd have it pale. Would you have it pale on the shoulders and going down, or dark at the top? And right, which one? Dark at the top, right? But the trouble is, there might not be enough ombre from there to notice, you see. Because you'd tuck it in there, you see, wouldn't you? Tuck it into your trousers there. Dress would be lovely. No, right, no, it'd have to be a very short dress, though, wouldn't it, Kat? Because it could only be 44... It could only be 44 inches from there to the hem, couldn't it? Well, it's all right for you, little Paul, because it would still be knee length. But for most people, it would be a little bit short. Then we've got red. Oh, now. Is it red? Because I've got 3 reds. This one is KUUI 54. Blush, this one's called. Now, please take note, because I've got 3 different shades of pinky red coming up. That's lovely, isn't it? That's beautiful. Love your glasses, says Susan. I went for boring black frame, she says. No, I didn't get a pair for half price, I'm afraid, June, because when you're over 60, you get 20% off anyway. Morag says, morning, John. Retune TV in sewing room, can't get you. So it's on my iPad. Few repairs to do, so better get on. Yeah, Morag, you better add. Oh, Paul's got wind this morning. That's nice, isn't it? What's the difference between windy pops and wind? Oh, is it? Oh, okay. He's burping a lot, he said. Okay, I'm going to do the other reds and pinks now, just so you can see the difference, right? So then I've got this one, which is the dark red, which is OYUI. This one's what? Pink. Oh, hang on, you see the whole thing, Paul. There you go, brilliant. Thank you. Beautiful, loads in baskets. Yeah, and she messaged, yeah, that's what she did mean, yeah. Okay, then I've got red. So it'll be interesting to see where this one goes in the pale, doesn't it? This one's going really well on pre-order. You ready? Lovely. Wendy's working from home today, so enjoying our company. Nice, isn't it? Look, dark, pale, pale, dark. Brilliant if you're doing EPP. Now, if you did Lewis Kite in this, right, you could do the rows. Well, how many? Cat bought it. How many rows are there, Cat? Do you remember? No, how many rows down are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've definitely got 8 colourways there that you could do an ombre down, couldn't you? Oh, that'd be lovely. I've said that, Paul. Now I've got a green, like an apple green, which is UHU138. Okay. So what you'd have to do is you have to buy those as 8 of your colours and then buy 4 other colours to it. Oh, because don't you do alternate? Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Look, going from dark to pale, pale to dark. What's the matter? Cat's not very well today. Yeah. What Cat's saying is it's not solid. There's a bit of dark there before you get into the, you know what I mean? No, because you see, that's a variegated one, isn't it? That's dark and light. So you go light. Oh, no, there's one over there, look. Just a random one there, look. I love it. It's beautiful, isn't it? A tunic for the ombre, says Anne. Jennifer says, good morning, John. Hubby moaning. Since I discovered Sewing Street, no, nothing gets done in the house. Oh, no. I was about to say I'm off tomorrow, but I'm not. I'm in tomorrow as well. Stuart says, morning, John Noel. Wet and cold here. Jeans on. Rainbows brightening it up. That's what today's all about. The whole show. Well, Paul says it's not all about football. That's not till tonight, though, is it? When Denmark win. Which one? You want the teal next? Okay. Ready? Light to dark, dark to light. Beautiful, isn't it? Huh? Yeah, but which bit, Cat? Right, that's a very big wall you'd need. Oh, you could do it that way up. You could do that way. Oh, have you got a big bathroom? Oh, it's not going in the bathroom. Is it Rose and Hubble? No, I don't think it is. It's Stoffer Fabrics, this one. $6.49. Beautiful. You can buy it by the half metre, buy as much as you like. We'll cut it off the bolt for you. Oh, pardon, what? Is it quilting weight? Yeah, quilting weight fabric. Lilac or lavender. Oh, they called it purple. Ready? Dark to light. Light to dark. I'll pop it down. Beautiful. Aren't they lovely? Look. Right, let's just recap the mega bundle. Now you've seen all the colours, you see. If you just want half a metre of each of them, because they're a bit misleading when they're in a bundle like that, because you think they're going to be all the same colour, don't you? Bit messy, I'm afraid. Yeah, because if you're buying something for Stash Cat, say you get a lot more colours than you think, because you're not just getting black or green, you're going right the way through the colourways, aren't you? $51.49, ombre. Glenys likes the blue best. Shelley loves the fabric. Say that again. You're really, really quiet and muttery, I'm afraid, Cat. I've got a sticky thing on my finger. Yoo-hoo 38. That one. Brilliant. Right, now the next one is a bundle. It's ombre fabric, only available today here in the bundle. I'm assuming they're available by the half metre on the website. £71.91. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 metres of fabric. Oh! 5 metre fabric, you're only paying for 4.5. Oh yeah, no, England will win. I only said it to upset Paul. Don't all be going on at me. Oh, okay, Lorraine, Crazy Lorraine, still not sure about your glasses. Oh, thanks, Lorraine. Thanks for that. Anyway, let me show you how these work. Paul, have you not seen these before? Look, watch. It's like shimmer, shimmer going on, look. They've all got a bit of shimmer to them. There's no sparkle in there. It's just a funny, like, pearlescence. Oh, Jackie says a little bit late this morning. Jackie was. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what would you use it for, Paul. A what? Tote bag, yeah. Yeah, bunk beds, because you have a top and bottom in a bunk bed, don't you? They all do that. Paul's had his carpet delivered, so he can now build his bed. £71.91. He's not only had carpet in his bedroom, he's had tiled floor put in the hall. Tiled look, is it then? Tiled look. And a very snazzy tile look in his bathroom. Beautiful fabric, says Tina. Bright and cheerful. I like your glasses. Great that you don't have to keep taking them on and off for reading the screen. June says lots of opticians do second pair of glasses. No. It said in the paper, first one, second one for free, half price, but I didn't get offered it. I'm going back because I want to buy some in blue now. Yeah, it's not on all of them, is it? It's not on all of the ranges of glasses. Right. Look at these. Now, this is not a bundle. These are all available at half metre. I've got unicorns. I've got dotty rainbow. I've got paint splodges. I love that one. Hearts. Then you've got your rainbow. Then you've got your kind of bleary. Then you've got your leopard print. Then you've got your like stained glass window. And then you've got your flowers. Where shall we start? No, you choose your favourite, Kat. The daisies. That's the one that Hannah likes best as well. Right. Oh, now the other thing I need to tell you about this before we put the graphics in. It's wide. It's wide. And it's affordable. Very affordable. Buy me. When you said it's affordable, I thought you meant $6.99 or $6.59 or something like that. Not $4.49. Now, is more of a poplin weight this than a quilting weight? How beautiful is that? The colours in there are amazing, aren't they? Oh, John, I told myself to save my pennies. I bought so much fabric lately, but here I am buying up the shop again. I'm shameless and should be punished. Oh, Elizabeth, it's going a bit far. Hope everyone is good today. Paul says he'll pop round. Brand new, $4.49, 100% cotton, rainbow daisies. Is it 55 inches wide, does it say, Kat? $55 inches wide, did you say, Paul? Hang on. 55 inches wide, but I'm going to say, right, it's 55 inches wide, but it has got a really good 3/4 inch selvage on it. Inch selvage on it, yeah. On both sides. No yawning, Paul, we've only just started. Rainbow daisies. You're loving this. Isn't that going to brighten up your dreary day? Honestly, what are we, 5th of July? No, 7th of July. 7th of July, it's still raining. Why has Kat got to jump on? Why is she in a bad mood? Why has she got hay fever? Why has she got to sit next to Paul all day? Look, don't look at me, look at the fabric. Margaret says, what fantastic fabrics this morning could do with a few rainbows here at the moment. It's so grey and miserable. Oh, no. You don't get a rainbow without the rain and the sun. It's got to be behind you. You only see the rainbow if the sun's behind you. Yeah, and it has to be at a 40-degree angle. What's the matter? Okay, so Kat's been in a bad mood all morning. She's just drunk her carton of, is it Intenso today or normal? Normal coffee, and already Cafe Cat has kicked in, apparently. No, because Paul picks his next. That was Kat's favourite. Now let's do Paul's favourite. He likes the leopardy one. There's a surprise. I think if you went on a date, Paul, and you wore pants made out of this, I think she might run a mile. $4.49. Lou says, morning, lovely, hope you're okay. Your glasses really suit you. Looking forward to seeing Cara. That's an amazing shirt, John says. Sandra will cheer up anybody in the rain. Did you buy it or was it made for you? No, it's a Claudio Lugli, Sandra. Claudio Lugli shirts. I've got a link on my website, on my Facebook page. $4.49. That's lovely. What would you make out of it, Paul, if you've chosen this one? And don't say a tech chair. Isn't that beautiful? A cushion, Paul says. A pleated cushion. Just well, you didn't really, isn't it? Look, oh, sorry, put that in shot. So you could pleat it. You could knife pleat it, look. So then the inside of the pleats are a different colour. Morning, John, says Cousin Susan. Lorraine says, I only meant the glasses were very different. I don't know whose cousin she is, actually, Cousin Susan. $4.49 for half a metre. It's beautiful. 55 inches wide. We all know, well, I've been saying all week, haven't I, about the price of fabrics going up and everything, and then we do something like this. This is my favourite now. One of my favourites. Yeah. Look. How beautiful is that? Oh, yeah, it's a bit like the shirt of Walter Vix's wedding, isn't it? No, hang on. Did I wear the love hearts? Or, yes, I did, because of all the florals to cherries. Because I had to put a picture. The only picture I've got of me, Kieran, and Vix is at Cherry's wedding. So I had to put a picture of Cherry's wedding up with me and Kieran on. And Vix, obviously. Beautiful. That's my favourite. $4.49 for half a metre. 55 inches wide. I know it's beautiful. Brand new. Brand spanking new today. Imagine a shirt made out of that. The coffee's definitely kicked in, everyone. She's now singing Imagine All the People. As she's not. She's taking vitamin C and vitamin D. That won't have made you like this. That's weird because it looks like there's a pattern in it when he holds it up like that, doesn't it? Like a repeat. A repeat. Beautiful. Low. Oh, now, if you've got that in your basket, you need to be careful on that one, apparently. Brand new today, and you are absolutely loving it. 10 metres left. That's all there is left now. You know, we buy loads of these. 10 metres left, that's all. Right, now, Kat. Oh, Elaine's got a question. Hi, John, love the glasses. Would the cotton poplin be okay for a bag line? Perfect, Elaine. Absolutely perfect. Right, so, Kat, it's your turn to choose again now. The splodges. Oh. Well, I was going to choose that one. Oh, not these. No. Which do you mean then? Oh, you mean these. Okay, you can. Then Paul likes this one as well. Does look like a Michael Miller print, doesn't it? It is in focus. That's what it looks like. So, yeah, it looks like it's out of focus, doesn't it? 55 inches wide. They're all the same. Oh, is it? Yeah, when you, I know, you know what, mate, what's that? Is it called Holi or Holi in India where they all wear white and then they throw paint, powdered paint everywhere? Like a big festival, isn't it? Crazy Lorraine had a lovely day with her friend Chloe yesterday, putting logos on T-shirts. There for her son Stacey's band. Got my early bird rainbow fabric. And Julie used her John Scott birthday badge thing. What's the matter? Kat's going to make a really big tote bag out of hers. Right, Paul, which one do you want next then? Right, this one. Paul wants this one next. This is like the very popular Paul, this one. This is like the story of Paul's life. I made the messenger bag from the rainbow leopard fabric. It's striking and lots of fun, says Elizabeth. Beautiful, isn't it? That's so lovely. Oh, yeah, make lovely face coverings, wouldn't it? Right, now, I don't know the rules, but I'm going to carry on with mine. When I go to Tesco's, Waitrose, I'm still going to wear mine. I think shops will. I think because that's the law, isn't it? He said everyone can take them off, but shops can say what they want. So I think so. Not getting political. Mandy on my bottom. Morning, John and team. Love the shirts and glasses. I went up in a balloon. It was like being in heaven. It was beautiful. Love Mandy. Now, Mandy is something I've always wanted to do, and I've never done it. Oh, have you? Kat and Paul have both done it. Not together. They go over my house the whole time, except, right, is it, what's it called, that place? Ragley. Is it called Ragley Hall? Round the corner from me, right, they had us one with aeroplanes and like a... Anyway, they did the balloon rides, not balloon rides, they had the balloons going over, because they're always going over my fields, and they just move like that. Anyway, one was so low, it hit Cassie and Matt's chimney. I know. Oh, Kat did hers in Australia, of course, she had to. Oh, and Paul did it in Florida. I imagine it's quite cold doing it here, because once you get that high, it gets a bit chilly here, doesn't it? Oh, no, I don't want to be with other people. No, you can book them for the day, can't you? You have a, you know, just you and a loved one. Oh, Paul was, oh dear, I've opened a wound now. Who were you up there with then? Your brother? Kat was up there with Jeremy Joe. Paul had just finished with his girlfriend, so he went up on his own. Oh, no, got that wrong. Did you still go, though? Oh. Well, my morning, John. If I order 2 units, does it mean I get 1 metre? Oh, no. However much, when they're like this, Wilma, whenever they're off the bolt, you can have 10 metres and it'll come as a 10 metre piece. You can have 4 metres, come as a 4 metre piece. You can have half a metre, it comes as a half a metre piece. It's joined together. It's only when they're in the bundles that they're already cut. See, this isn't a bundle. You can buy this. So, Wilma, if you want, what'd you say? Yeah, if you order 2 units, you will get a 1 metre piece joint. You know, it's cut off the bolts. They don't do that, but it's cut off the bolt, especially for you. Marina loves this fabric. I thought she might somehow. Tell the powers that be that jumping on pre-order drives me mad. And we have done. We've sent them a video already. Is it still doing it now? I'm sorry. They're trying to find Cara's cushions. It's something we can control, but they have to sort it, don't they? Look! This one. Isn't that beautiful? Hilary says, morning all. You do what? Who's that coming through the door? Barry the book buyer. Very popular this one. Should we show it from a distance, this one, Paul? Look. Oh, Davinia, I don't think you finished your sentence. She said, oh, here you go. Hello all, hope you have a lovely day. I can't. Davinia, why not? Why not? Stay long stairs, I've got mandatory training soon. Oh, there you go. Came in 2 messages. What's mandatory means you've got to go, isn't it? Half the stock of this one's gone. I'm not surprised. Do you want a close-up? No, it's when you have to go to a meeting, isn't it? You can't say, oh, no, I'm not available. That's lovely, isn't it? Right, 3 left now. Which one would you like next, Kat? Unicorns. These are all 55 inches wide, remember? £4.49. £4.49 for half a metre. It's lovely because you've got the rainbow in the background, you've got the stars, and then the jumping unicorn. Are they jumping or flying? To what? A dress for a little girl. Oh, you're going to make one for Maisie? Yeah, we know that. She's grown out of that one now. Moving on to the next one. There's been no picture of it on. It's funny, isn't it? What pictures make it with the baby to the website and what don't. Not to the website, it's Facebook. Cat's strawberry outfit hasn't arrived yet. Been on Facebook yet. Arrived or been on picture? No, neither's mine. Look, straight stripes these going across the fabric. Good morning, John. These rainbow fabrics are a great plus. Are they quilting weight? Yes, they are. And they're 55 inches wide. That looks like a wax crayon. It's been wax crayoned, doesn't it? You think it looks like what? Rainbow dust, if such a thing existed. 100% cotton, 55 inches wide, machine washable, quilting weight, brand new today, £4.49 for half a metre. Yeah. Beautiful. And finally, no, in that section, Paul, I've got loads more stuff. Look. Whoa. It's in focus. It's in focus. Morning, John. Having to work all before going to Evesham. Oh, Lowe's off to Evesham today. What? Is it what? What'd she say? No, it's on the straight, look. Oh, that there. That. Well, that's not straight on the table. Let me hold it up for you. Look, there you go. It is on the straight. Cat would go disco clubbing in that. To a festival. What's... To the car wash? They do what? In the car wash, you have to get out and the boys clean it. Yeah, she has to go to work, yeah, all day. Work all day before she goes to Evesham. £4.49. Message from Julie on my bottom. Morning, John Nor. Love how bright and breezy you are so early in the morning. Doesn't last. I'm a grump in the morning. The rainbows are helping cheer me up, from Julie in West Lothian. No, because don't forget, I've been up for quite a while now. I've been up for 5 out. No, 4.5. It's midday for us, really. Been up for 4.5. Hang on, plus 4, plus 5, 6, 7, plus 8. Oh, no, yeah, 4.5 hours been up. And I don't know what you're talking about. She said, at the car wash at festivals, you have flashing lights that look like that. I don't understand the youth of today. Right, where am I going next? Barley pop, ooh, barley pop, boop, boop. Oh, these haven't got names. No, look, they've got no, they normally have a name here, don't they? This one's here. No name. Made exclusively for Stoff, barley pop. Oh, rainbow. Oh, yeah, copper, pastel, and lupine. Lovely. I don't think you can say that, Kat. It is on the one. Oh, you mean completely on the one like that? Is it? I thought it was, anyway, $39.99, you get 40 pieces, works out a pound. They are laser cut to 2.5 inches wide. Oh, they just jumped lighter then, didn't it? Oh, here you go. Lo loves the car wash at festivals as well. I have no idea what you're talking about. No. No, but I thought the other thing was, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm getting very confused in my old age. These glasses. Oh, dear. Very popular. They're barley pops, all hand-dyed in barley. We've had rainbow before. I recognise this one as well. Well, do I? This is called lupine. Do you think that means lupin? No. It's the first time I've had these at Sewing Street. Right, hi John. Am I going mad, or does that mean to say linen? I don't know what that says. Linen shrink every time I wash it. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't do. Why? What's happened? What temperature wash are you putting it in, Karen? I put it on. I put my linen 30 or 40, but on the short wash. That's why I put it on. I don't wear as much linen these days as I used to because it doesn't look as good on telly. Beautiful colours in there. Which one? You mean copper? Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's called copper then. Copper, see? 40-piece copper. Lovely colours, aren't they? One of Delphine's projects would be nice in that, wouldn't they? And finally, pastel, which is this one. Says Kat. Do they what, Paul? No, it was my 2-year. He's asking why I got new glasses. It was my 2-year thing, and I thought both my near and my far had changed. My near hasn't changed at all. So in 2 years, I'm still the same as I was, but the distance one is a bit has weakened a bit. I went through a phase when I was your age where they improved, and then they go, because what happens is when you're little, they start here, then they get to a point here where they're perfect, and then they start going the opposite way. So when I was little, I couldn't see the blackboard at all. Then, so I had glasses for reading the blackboard at school. Then, as I got older, I didn't need glasses for years and years and years. And then slowly, I've started needing them for close work. Which one, sorry? Rainbows. Can we do these as well? I've got time. I've got the big rainbow. I've not seen this one before. I've seen... Oh. Oh, it's upside down. There you go. $4.49 for half a metre. Good morning, little Paul, Kat and John with the lovely glasses. Another day of I Want Them All fabrics. Oh, Derek. Shouldn't you be at school, Derek? It's not school. Oh, have they broken up in Scotland already? Because don't they have early holidays? Yeah. Don't forget, our schools break up in a week or so, Paul, here. I know, it's frightening. Well, no, because we always used to break up, even when I was at school, we would break up about the 19th and 20th of July for our summer holidays. And it's the 7th today, isn't it? Oh, Glennie says, I had that before from you. Oh, this! You bought this from me before. Oh, so I've had it before. Paul says he'd like a 70s style boiler suit made out of this. Oh no, Glennis, I've seen. I've definitely seen this one, but I thought I hadn't seen this bigger one before. It's what? A dragon, making a dragon. 55 inches wide, remember, £4.49. I'm going on to the smaller rainbows, which I know I've had before, Glennis. Nothing wrong with little Paul, I was going to say that. Nothing. There's a lot wrong with little Paul. Which colour would you like first? Blue for boys. We are gender neutral here. No, I'm going to be like that. 55 inches wide. Look, these have got little clouds at the bottom, haven't they? Oh, yeah, schools are on their second week of their holidays now, says Nigel. Derek says we broke up almost 2 weeks ago. Only 6 weeks left. Don't look at it like that, Derek. Only 6 weeks left. How lovely to have an 8-week holiday. No, look, we only had 6 weeks, yeah, but he's been broken up for 2 weeks and 6 left to go. What's the matter, little Paul? Who's that from? Steph. No, Steph. First, Steph, I had my glasses today. You must have been imagining me having them wearing them yesterday. Brand new today. Wasn't even on telly yesterday, I don't think, was I, Steph? How long are the Hoffman strips? They're 44 inches wide. Anne? There you go. This is the little rainbow. Now we'll do the pink one, which matches perfectly. Pink, sorry. Yeah. £4.49 for half a metre. Who is she? Oh, I know, yeah. Early Bird is still the best seller of the day, unbelievably. Are you mixing and matching all your rainbow fabrics? Then we've got I love this one on the grey background. Be the rainbow in someone else's cloud. That's what Maya Angelou said. We should have had, you know what we should have had in this hour? We should have had our friends. $4.49. We didn't. August, Paul. Yeah, but well, it's getting very complicated at the moment. Oh, gotta go. Now I'll do my 2 ribbons, my ribbon and my webbing before I go. Webbing first. This is already cut. Make yourself braces, says little Paul. I can't see you wearing rainbow braces somehow, Paul. Yeah, now if you've bought any of the fabrics from today's show, you can make a bag, use that as your bag handle. $2.99 for 1 metre you get there. Jill, I'm teasing her. Shh. Right, then this one, which is a grosgrain ribbon. Oh no, it's all right. I was going to say this is not a metre, but it is. This is your grosgrain ribbon. Steph, I was only teasing you. What story, anyway? Oh, about when I was younger and getting older. Yeah, but there you go. I only have so many stories on so many hours, I have to repeat myself. And it's part of getting old, isn't it, Steph? We repeat ourselves. Rainbow ribbon, 25 millimetres wide, 1 metre. Now it's already cut to 1 metre, so if you buy 3 of them, you'll get 3 pieces like this. Right, do not go anywhere because after the break, Cara is here and we are making, right, are we making the bag or are we making the cushion? We're making the cushion. That's the bag. We've got the bag here, but we're making the cushion. It's two different kits. Anyway, I'll explain all that when we come back off break. See you in 3.
Hi, I'm producer Hannah, and this week I'll be turning 30. I would like you to join me for my 30th birthday celebrations on Thursday the 8th of July from 8 a.m. To celebrate, we have 30% off selected products, and to cap it all off, we have Gary from Dukey for 2 hours demoing the latest Dukey sewing machine. I will be holding an unmissable giveaway. All you have to do is shop with us for a chance to win an amazing goodie bag of prizes handpicked by myself. Watch us live on Freeview 72, Sky 670 or our YouTube channel. You can also watch us live on Facebook, the Sewing Street website or on the Sewing Street app.
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 p.m. every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on, so you never have to spend a minute without us.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay 1 postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
Honestly, I said to Paul, no, not yet, I'm not ready. He just went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, completely ignored me. Anyway, isn't this gorgeous? The latest of Helen Newton's designs. Now, this time we've done it a little bit different because we've given the choice of making the bag, or you can make the cushion. You're going to be making the cushion, Cara's going to be making the cushion in the demo. So let's start with the bag. This is the bag. It's got a lovely red lining. Yours doesn't come with a cushion inside it, obviously. I've got a lovely red lining and really, really pretty design there. So I'll start with the bag because the kits are different. Oh, hang on, I've forgotten to put these back on. The kits are different, right? So what you get for the tote bag is you get the instructions for the tote bag, and in there are all your templates and your flowers and everything like that, which are going to be the same in both of them, obviously. And then what you get is you get a metre of nude, half a metre of scarlet, and then this panel. Now, there's a bit of a difference on this panel to normally. Normally, we tell you what each piece is for. But on this one, it's up to you. Basically, I think you could only ever make the bike out of that one or that one if you wanted to. But then the rest is up to you. You can put them where you want them. Or you can look at the picture on the front. Picture on the front, and then you'll see where the different colours are meant to be. So there's the stripe on the bag. The stripes are there slightly different to our stripes, obviously, because these were done. This one was done by Helen Newton originally, because you can see her pattern, her lining inside has got pattern on it and everything. Anyway, so that for $22.99, you get the instructions, the panel, you get and a metre and a half of fabric. Metre and a half of fabric. Okay, that's to make the bag, which would make you this. So it's enough fabric there to make the bag and line it. Let me just take that one out for the time being. Right, now we have put a H640 in there, but I'll tell you about that in a second. But that'll make the lovely tote bag. And then the other bundle is slightly different. So you get the instructions to make the cushion. But again, is it what? It is a bundle of joy, Paul, just like you. Right. So we haven't got a finished cushion made because we're going to make it now for $19.99. So you get the instructions, exactly the same, but what you'll notice is on the bag, obviously it's just on a straightforward piece of fabric. On this one, you have a central bit and you have a frame, and the flowers go over the top of the frame. Oh, now hang on, are the flowers different? Right, hang on a second. Hang on 1 second, please, caller. It's where you place them, isn't it? But look, you see, it's where you place the flowers. They're different what? No, that could be the same shape as that. It's just done a different colour, that's all. So that is the instructions for the cushion. What you get in here is you get a fat quarter of your vanilla. You get half a metre of your... Is it nude or is it beige? It's a slightly different colour to that one. Nude, and then you get your panel. Now the panel is exactly the same, apart from, instead of getting orange, oh no, it's not the same, it's completely different. Completely different colour scheme to the other one. It's lovely, isn't it? So this is your cushion cover pieces colour, range colour. Beautiful, isn't it? $19.99. Now, what you'll need for, Cara's going to explain 3 different ways of backing it, but I'll tell you now what the backings are to buy, so I don't have to keep interrupting her later. So one of her methods is she backs it onto H640. This is sold like this as a piece. It's not cut off the bolt. So 1 metre piece for $9.99. You might already have some in your stash. Oh, Jackie Lewis is watching. She loves the Helen Newton design. Right, or you can use iron-on interfacing. Medium weight. That's another way of stabilising your stitching. What's the graphic? Oh, there they are, $3.99. Or you can use Roger. Now, they must keep sending the same Roger pattern because every single one, he's got the thingy over his mouth, look. We've silenced Roger. The stories he could tell us about Hannah. Stitch and tear. We'll talk about it later. I'm just telling you everything that you know. You don't need to buy all of these, so don't please buy them yet until you see the different techniques that Cara's going to talk to you about, right? One thing you definitely will need is some Bondaweb. You will definitely need some Bondaweb. Oh, sorry, I was just trying to... Paul's moved the mannequin. Like, there you go. There you go. Right. Okay, so now, if you want the patterns on their own, if you're thinking, oh, I'd love that, but the colour scheme in my conservatory or the colour scheme in my bedroom or wherever you've got them isn't that colour, you can buy the patterns on their own. So if you want the bag pattern on its own. So in this, you'll get all of the instructions, but you also do get all the templates, which is what you want, really. If that's what you want most, isn't it? Beautiful. That's the instructions there just for the bag. And then these are the instructions for the cushion. Because as you can see, I'll let you put the gas through and then I'll show you the difference again, just so you're sure. You know me so well, says Jackie, I love Helen's designs. I know. Right, let me just put them here next to each other, right? So the bag, you see, it's the same pattern. It looks smaller. It's because it's been taken from further away, that's all. But it's just on the one piece of fabric. Whereas on the cushion here, you see, this is one of Helen's trademarks, isn't it? That when you make the cushion, you put the border on first because some of the applique goes over onto the border like that. Okay, right. Cara Delevingne. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good, thank you. I'm all right. I'm all right. She brought me some lovely plants today for my garden, for my birthday. So thank you so much.
That's okay. I'm so sorry I missed it.
That's all right.
I watched and I hope you had a good day and everything.
We had a busy 2 days.
Busy.
Yeah, busy
yes.
2 days.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's lovely to see you again.
It's lovely to be here.
To do a Helen, now you need to know. Now, did you say the cushion was the best seller so far, Kat? The cushion. I mean, they're both selling, but the cushion on pre-order. And a lot of you couldn't get to do it because of the flicking page, but you can buy it now because it's there ready to go. So we're going to do the cushion today, aren't we?
Yes, going to do the cushion today. But I really enjoyed doing the bag.
Yeah.
I really did, because it shows how you can use Helen's design slightly differently.
Yes.
So, you know, don't think that you're just, you know, once you get your pattern, you can do the cushion, you can do the bag, but also you could do so many other different bits and pieces with the
wall hangings, that'd look lovely as a wall hanging, wouldn't
beautiful.
it?
Beautiful, really nice, yeah. And also if you wanted to do cushions, you could actually trace the everything in reverse, so you could have matching cushions but facing the same way.
Like bookends. I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah. So you know, when you get one of Helen's designs, please don't think that that's it, which is lovely. So if anybody's a beginner, it's a really good way to start. But once you get it, you know, you can do lots of different things with it as well. Of course.
Got a question from Glennis before we start. Morning, John. That's my favourite shirt. Oh, hang on. Are the templates 100% or do they need blowing up? From Glynis, not Glennis, Glynis.
They're 100%.
There you go, 100%.
100%.
I don't like it when you have to make them bigger and smaller either.
No. What I love about Helen's designs as well is that they're very bold.
Yes.
So you can see them very clearly. If you wanted to, you could put them onto a light box and trace them through on a light box. But because they're very bold and you know, very definite, when you've got your Bondaweb, if you pop your Bondaweb over the top,
oh yes, look,
it shows really clearly. So I thought I'd start with the basics, because I know that there may be some viewers that maybe haven't watched any of these programs before, but there will be some that have watched a few. So I'm really sorry if I repeat things.
No, I think it's good. It's good. We are noticing at the moment, we're getting lots and lots of new buyers at the moment.
Wonderful, wonderful. And especially with the weather as it is at the moment, you know, you're wanting to sort of have something to do. So this is a lovely project to do. So you'll take your Bondaweb and you'll have two sides of the Bondaweb. One's got a glue side, which is slightly rough, and then the other side is smoother, so it's more like tracing paper. So if you want to do your design as the pattern shows, then you'll put the glue side down onto the pattern, and then you'll trace your items onto the tracing paper side. I use a crayon because I found with a biro or with a pencil, my hands got filthy, absolutely filthy. So I had to keep on washing them before I picked up any of my fabric.
Of
but
course,
I find
yeah.
with a crayon, it's really good. And don't worry about the lines being
what?
thick.
What is it you use?
Crayon.
Crayon.
Are you being... how do you say it?
Crayon.
Crayon.
Yeah.
It's a crayon.
Don't you? What do you call it at home? And I'm not picking on her. I promise. I promise.
He
I promise.
is,
I
he
am.
is.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
Oh, he is.
I am. Crayon.
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 Crayon. Okay, scone or scone?
Oh, scone.
Scone.
You see, that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're where do you originate from?
Oh, no, that's the problem. I don't.
You don't.
Well, no. When we were little, my dad was in the
of
RAF.
course,
So
okay.
every 2 years we moved somewhere different.
Okay. So what would you class your accent?
Northern.
Northern.
Yeah, but my northern friends all think that I'm very southern.
Right.
So I don't really know. When I used, in the days when I got drunk, I used to be very northern when I was drunk.
And also, I would imagine that when you were on television, when you're on television, you have your television voice.
No, this is my common voice. It's really funny though, because when I started working at Rox & Co, I was also still on This Morning at the same time. And
Yes.
I was on Rox & Co, and they go, why are you so common when you come on Rox & Co, and yet you're so posh on This Morning?
So I've got to say crayon.
No, you can say whatever you want.
That's fine. That's fine. So you will go and you will actually trace all your items onto your bond web, and Helen actually says in the instructions you can do as many flowers as you like, as many tulips as you like, and as many leaves as you like.
Yeah.
If you want to actually follow what she's done on her pattern, all I did was just count the number of flowers. But I
Right.
think it's quite nice to sort of think that you're putting your own spin on it.
Yeah, because
So-
you've placed like a daisy lower down. Oh, you've got is that a daisy? You've got that lower down on the basket than she has on hers.
Right,
Whatever
okay.
that flower is. The yellow
Okay.
flower there.
When we come to actually laying it on, you'll hopefully we'll take you through sort of the process of building it up and
Brilliant,
everything.
brilliant, yeah.
So all I've done is I've actually just traced round onto the bond web. You roughly cut round your bond web. I did put the iron on, did I? Yes, I think so.
Did you?
I don't know. I don't know anything this morning.
Oh dear.
It's been one of those mornings.
Eileen's got a question saying, morning John and Cara, have got my cushion kit and used your code John. Do you need to cut the shapes out first when tracing onto the glue of the bond? Hang on. What did we do that
Bond
again?
web.
A bond web, yeah.
So what I've done is I've traced onto the bond web, and you'll see that I've actually cut it out roughly.
Just get Paul to show that.
Yeah, you don't cut to the line at this stage, and I'll tell you the reason why. And then I'm just going to take one of the spare pieces of fabric that I've got left, and you have loads and loads of fabric left. In fact, I'll just take that little centre out. And you'll notice that I've actually just roughly cut round the edge, and I've
Right.
still got a lot of the bond web there.
Right.
Take the iron.
Sue says, hello, John and Cara, loving this design. You don't sound like us up here, John. Where are you, Sue, then? Whereabouts are you, Sue? And Ellen says, good morning to you both. Good morning, Ellen.
Morning. Thank you for joining us. Whoops. Okay, so then you'll take your bond web, you'll
Yeah.
take your piece of fabric,
Right.
and you'll actually iron the bond web onto the wrong side of the fabric.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry if you put it onto the right side of the fabric, because we've all done that at some
Exactly.
stage. You'll still see that I've got a lot of the bond web sort of around the edge, not too much,
Uh-huh.
but I have got a lot round, and then you'll just press the iron over the top of that until you know that the glue's actually melted
Yep.
and bonded to the fabric. And it's at that stage that you cut out on the line.
Oh,
And-
she's from East Yorkshire. East Yorkshire. No, don't sound like that.
So you'll cut out on the line or just inside the line. Don't worry. You know, this is a really, really free and easy process. So you'll cut out your pieces. And the reason why you don't cut out the bonder web right to the line before you bond it onto the fabric is that you can't always be sure that you'll get the glue right to the edge.
And also, if it slips, you'll get it all over your ironing board.
Oh gosh, yes, yes. So we just cut that out. And you can use the silicone mat as well.
Yeah, the applique mat.
Yep.
Applique mat's brilliant. You either put it underneath or over the top when you're doing your applique, and that's how it's wrapped. And it's literally it's a silicone mat that you can use to iron. It's $6.99. And what you do is, if any does spill, it goes onto the mat rather than onto your ironing board cover or onto your iron. And then when this cools down, you just peel it off there. Use this. These last forever. No, I can't say forever. They last for a very, very, very long time. Diamonds do last forever. Because has one ever worn out in your lifetime?
Right. Oops. Right, I'm going to cut that out again. This is one of the things I would say, a little hint and a tip, is that if you're actually cutting a very, very small shape, sometimes the tracing paper and the bonder web come separated.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so at the moment, because they're separated, I don't know which side's the glue and which side is the non-glue side.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is actually just, because it's only a tiny piece, put it to one side, get another piece, and maybe the easiest way is to actually, I'll just draw a circle there, is have quite, you can see all the scraps of bonder web that you've got left, is just make it larger, and then it's easier to keep those two pieces together. And I'm going to take, I think we'll have a yellow centre on that flower. Take some yellow. So you see, these haven't separated, so I'm going to just pop that on there. And it's all fine now, hopefully. So I'm cutting out. Right, at this stage, I haven't taken the back off the flower.
Right.
I'm going to actually take the back off the centre of the flower now.
Yeah.
And you can just peel that away. If you struggle to peel that off, you can get a pin and just score the back of the bonder web.
Don't do it while it's warm though, because that won't wear the glue off. Yeah.
So I've got my centre of my flower. I'm just going to pop that, and I've still got the paper on the back of this piece of flower. I'm going to pop that centre on there and just iron that on. And it just means that that's already attached before you actually put the flower onto your cushion.
Brilliant.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right, so we'll now, and I'm going to leave the pressing mat there.
Right.
Because it's much, much easier to actually put your cushion onto your ironing board or onto your pressing mat and place all the pieces.
So you've taken the fat quarter of the vanilla.
Yep.
And does it say in
12.5 by 12.5 inches.
We got there first. And then you've your border you've made out of your nude.
Yes, I've made the border out of the nude.
Yeah.
And you have two short pieces for the top and the bottom of the cushion.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter as long as you've got them opposite.
Yeah.
And then the longer pieces on the side. And then I trim the edge down. And in fact, this is the first time I've actually used H640.
Okay, so H640 is another one that is fusible on one side. So you just ironed it on, didn't you?
Yeah. And you'll iron it on to the back of this large piece, and I like it going right to the edge.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Some people will actually put their interfacing just to the edge of the natural, the cream colour. But I prefer doing, if I've got interfacing or H640, I like doing it right to the edge.
But on the cushion, you're going to be going over that bit anyway,
yes,
aren't you?
you are. You are. You're going to overlap the edges.
Yeah.
So that's the process that you get to there, and you will press the interfacing so it's nice and secure onto the fabric. Then you'll take your instructions, and Helen very, very clearly takes you all the way through. So it's just following it. So if you've never done one of these before, don't be frightened. I would always say to somebody, you know, you don't have to do it by free motion. You can do it with normal machine stitches. You can also do it by hand as well. So you don't feel that you're put off because it's free motion. But Helen will take you through then step by step, actually making the picture up. So I've got all my pieces here.
Okay, and is the paper still on all of them?
No, I've taken the paper off
Okay.
because it takes quite a while and
Yeah.
you don't want to just sit and watch me taking it off. So I'm going to just, I've got an extra flower now.
Oh.
I'm going to take the back off that one as well. And now this is the thing that takes the time.
Right.
So I will get started, and then if you get bored, you can have a
I'll-
chat about other
I'll
things.
just wander off, make a cup of tea or something.
Yeah, can I have a coffee, please?
No.
Right, this is where the bond web has secured nice and strong. So you'll just take a pin and you can just scratch the surface so you're getting your pin underneath the paper. This has got lovely strong glue. It's because I've only just done it,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's nice
exactly.
and strong. And then you can peel your paper off and you're left with the glue on the back of the fabric.
Yeah.
The person who invented Bondweb, I just take my hat off to them. What a wonderful way for attaching fabric to other fabrics. So, right, take all my pieces. It's like a jigsaw, this.
Yeah.
So, just going to...
Does she give you an order in which to put it
Yes,
together?
there's certain things that you will do, and if you can have a look at the picture here,
Yeah.
just this bit here, and this is where you get started. So we're going to start with the frame, the handlebars, the handles, the tyres, or the tyres and the mud guard. There you go. Have you got a bike?
Yep.
Have you? Do you take it out lots? No.
I feel a bit bad because when I moved in, I said, oh, I must get a bike to all these country. And my next door neighbours made me a bike. Of all the bits, they bought their grandchildren bikes over the years. And they made me a complete bike with helmet and lock and everything. I've used it once and I feel awful because they used to store one of their cars in my, I've got two garages, they store one of their cars in my garage, and I always feel a bit embarrassed when the bike's sitting there getting all covered in cobwebs and things.
You don't dust it down.
But Dulcie and I go for a walk every Sunday, and she said, if I buy a bike, we could go biking, so we might get it out again.
Yes, I love cycling. I must admit, we haven't done as much as we used to. Because I don't like going on the roads, I like going on the tracks.
Oh no,
everything.
that's where I live, you see. It's literally 100 yards, you're in the countryside.
Yes,
and it's fine,
yeah, which is good. Anyway, so we digress.
Yep.
And then we'll do the basket, and then you'll start layering up.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is pop the actual, and this is where you're going to just match it against the edge. When I've cut this out, you can see mine has actually, I've got the tyres as well, so I'm going to go down there. It's all right, because I've done the bag, I haven't done this one.
No,
I'm
you
going
need to be a bit higher than that, do you? Oh no, you're right. Yeah. I'll shut up.
Then you pop this is the tyre, a lovely spotty tyre,
Yeah.
and then we've got the mud guard going over the top of that. So I haven't actually pressed anything yet. I'm spending my time sort of layering.
Yeah.
So we pop the mud guard over the top there.
Yeah, so don't forget all the cushions come in the blue colourway, the blue bike, and all the tote bags come in the orange and pink bike.
I'm just going to trim a tiny, tiny little bit off there, because I think that is better, because you've got the rest of the bike carrying on. It's not like you've got a flower overlapping the edge. Then we've got the handlebars. So the handlebars go on the top there, and then we've got the actual...
Yeah, what are they called? Those rubbery bits that go through.
Oh, grips. Handle
Oh,
grips.
they are called grips. Yeah,
Yeah.
Paul's had grippers down here, and I didn't say it, so that doesn't sound right.
I think they're grips.
Oh, at last, John can get the bike out and join us on our next 50-mile ride. I don't think so, Marina. It's not that kind of bike. Bernie says she can hear scouse in my voice.
Scouse.
Well, I suppose from the age of 11, I grew up in Chester. So.
I think as well, I mean, I grew up most of my life in Hampshire, and the Portsmouth accent is very, very strong. It's very similar, sort of around that area. It's very similar to a London accent.
Oh, is it?
So a Cockney accent.
Yeah.
So when we were younger, I think we've had this story before, my mum sent me to elocution lessons.
Oh, yes, you said, yeah.
And I'm glad now, but every once in a while, and there's things like crayon
Yeah. No.
that come out as a Hampshire accent.
Yeah.
So there we
Because
go.
Paul thinks he hasn't got a Birmingham accent.
Okay, so you can see what I've done there. We've got a tiny little piece somewhere. I'll find it for the badge on the front of the bike. I will find it. Oh, there it is. So that goes on to the front of the bike. We don't know what brand of bike this is.
A rally, I think.
Possibly.
Yeah.
And then we've got, so I'm just looking, if you can see there,
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the positioning of the actual basket in comparison. So everything is in comparison, but you can do your own thing.
Yeah,
but
of course.
this is lovely to just get you started. So I'm going to pop the bottom of the basket just there and just on the outside. And then we don't want the basket to be just hanging there. And then we've got the larger part of the basket there. I'm going to trim that one down again. Just a little bit.
Jill said I should get an electric bike. They fly up hills. My next door neighbours have got them, and they're not called electric. They're called pedal-assisted bikes, I think they're called.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so I'm quite happy with the placement there. So I'm going to actually take the silicone mat, pop that very, very carefully over the top. If you haven't got a mat like a plique mat like this, what you can use is just a piece of cotton fabric, but you just want to have that heat going through to melt the actual glue on the bonder web. And if you don't have a mat over the top, then there's a tendency for the pieces to move. So that's why it's nice to either have a spare piece of cotton fabric.
Yeah.
And then it means that you can actually keep your iron on there, especially where you've layered things on top of other pieces. So you spend a bit of time making sure that that's all nice and...
Oh, here we go. Michelle says, I love Helen Newton's patterns. Please can we request if she can design a tank design for a man? Oh, she normally watches, actually. She could be watching. But you'll talk to her, won't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, all the girls in the office will.
Tank?
That would be different.
Doesn't have to be for a man, though, does it? It could be for
No.
anyone. Hi, John and Cara. My younger brother, age 8, got a bike for Christmas, and I asked... Oh, Maureen, you've sent it before it finished. Donald Sue says, morning, John, Cara. Just go off kilter for a second or two. Oh, here we go. But you must have a fabulous shirt wardrobe. Why can't you showcase your shirt fabric? Because I buy them already made. I don't make them. But Paul says that all the time. Paul says, why don't we stock the fabric from Claudio Lugli?
They're amazing. I've never, ever, ever seen anybody else wear beautiful shirts like that.
Thank you.
Really haven't.
Oh, I bet Helen's message in.
Oh,
Here you go. She says, Cara, what a mess you're making of this demo. Hi, John
sorry,
and Cara.
Helen.
Loving the demo. I really enjoyed creating this one and loving the chat. Wish I was with you both. Yeah, when are you going to come in? When are you going to come in? Happy
we'd
sewing.
love.
So now, Helen, tank. Can you draw a tank? We'll soon find out.
Right, so this is the fun bit.
Uh-huh.
So I've got all my bits of leaves and things like that. So you'll start with the leaves on the bottom. And I've used the 2 greens. If you're going to use your own fabric, obviously you can choose whichever fabrics you like. I actually did quite a few leaves, you can see. You don't have to use all of them.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to take the flowers.
You can leave it like that and you can pretend you got to the traffic light.
Yeah.
The traffic light changed. Everything fell out your basket.
Or the wind blew.
Yes. Paul's got wind today.
I'm sure he didn't want you to tell
No, he told
everybody.
us already.
Yeah, but not to everybody here. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that there,
Yeah.
and that's how Helen's done hers.
Yeah.
But you don't have to follow that exactly. But it's nice to have something there as a guide. Okay?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is build up the cushion now using the leaves. So you'll start with the leaves. So you can see that Helen's got a few of the darker green ones there. And you want to overlap them.
Yeah. The graphics are, the main graphics are for the cushion kit with all the fabric and everything. The one on that side there is just for the pattern on its own. Don't forget there's tote bag instructions and tote bag kit as well. Maureen says, sorry, the message jumped. When my younger brother got a bike age 8, I asked if I could have one, and my dad's answer was I could have one when I was a lady. Got my first bike when I was 40, so maybe I'm a lady now. Elaine says, wish the fabrics in the panel were available in larger quantities. Elaine, I'll have a word with the design team because the graphic designers are in today. Linda says, fabulous show, John and Cara, lifting my spirits. Oh no, after falling with no style into my conservatory.
Oh my goodness.
No sewing, too sore, but watching is feeding my plan, so thank you.
Oh, bless you.
And then Veronica says, morning from Grimsby, at work today, cooking for 40. Well, I'm hoping you're a chef. Veronica, or dinner lady. You're a dinner lady.
Could be a dinner lady.
Could be a dinner lady. She's a top fan anyway.
So you'll notice that I'm sort of building the leaves up and leaving a bit of a gap in the centre.
Yeah.
What you don't want to happen is you're left with that gap in the centre. So we'll actually move the leaves around a little bit as well. But you'll cover a lot of the gaps and things like that with your flowers.
Yeah.
So this is the thing that takes a little bit of time.
And
So
you're just
if
putting some under and some over.
Yeah,
are you
some
think so?
under, some over. Like leaves, you know, they don't grow all straight and everything.
No, exactly.
And as I say, I've got a spare leaf there. I might use that later. And you'll notice I've used different fabrics
Right.
for my main flowers and things. So I'm just going to pop those around the outside. And if there are any gaps later on, I can move the flowers so that they're not
exactly.
not all together. I love the mixture of colours here.
Yeah, and
Really
those colours are all
beautiful.
from the panel, aren't
Yes,
they? The ones
they
you
are.
Oh, she's a chef. That's all right, she's a chef. What's the
Cooking for
vegetarian option today? Cara, is mostly all the fabric panel used up, or is there some left over for another cushion from Anne?
There is quite a bit left over. You can see here, there's quite a bit left over. You may not get exactly the same flowers and everything.
Oh, no, okay.
That's the thing.
Is there enough to do a second bike in a different colour, do you think?
Not the bike. I
Right.
think the bike would need to be maybe a bigger piece because you can see it's quite a large
Yeah.
shape, and the same with the tyres and everything. But I'm sure you'll have some in your stash that you'll be able to use.
Perfect, thank you.
So-
Good question, Anne.
Yes, very good question. So I'm just going to move that around. You'll see I have got gaps, but we've got I think they're tulips
Yeah, they are.
to add. So I'm just maybe going to pop that one there. No, that's near the...
Julia's messaged in. Morning, John and Cara, one of my favourite guests.
Oh, thank you, Julia. I'll pay you later.
And fellow History fan.
Oh,
Loving the
that's
demo
nice.
from Julia in Surrey.
Thank you, Julia.
Oh, do you not know what history is? It's a radio station, Paul, and it plays the most fantastic music.
I love history. Everybody knows I love history. I've got it on in the radio. I've got it on in my sewing room. I've got it on in the kitchen.
Now, on your one that you're doing, I know we haven't finished yet, but on you've still got a gap in the middle. Are you going to cover that with a
Yes.
different flower?
That's the tulip that I was talking about.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yep. So the next one is the actual tulips.
Okay. Georgette's asked a question. Hi, John and Cara. Cara, you make Helen's projects look so easy. How long have you been sewing for? From Georgette.
I've been sewing for a long, long time. My mum was a real avid sewer, and I've got all goosebumps.
Oh, it's because your
she's
mum's here with
She's
us.
here,
That's
I
why,
know.
yeah.
So I learnt so much from my mum, and she used to do so many sewing things. And then at school, at primary school, we did sewing. I'm not going to say how many years because it is a long time.
Shall we have a competition?
Oh, you can do. I'll be very, very flattered, I'm sure. But a long, long time. But actually doing these designs, I have only been doing them. I think I did one. Did I do one when I was on Sewing Quarter? And then they've given them, so privileged, they've given them to me, you know, to do here. So actually doing this type of design, I have only been doing for about 6 months.
Oh, no, it must be longer than that.
9 months.
I've been here, you did one before I came, and I've been here since October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. I've been here 9 months. Is that 9 months? Have I been here 9 months already? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. I've been here for 9 months.
Goodness me. So these ones then I must have been doing for maybe, no, because I only started doing Helen's designs recently.
In this studio?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
well, it's within the last 9 months.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah. So, you know, although I've been sewing for a long time, I haven't done much free motion.
Yeah.
And I just love it. I'm addicted now. So you'll see, sorry, I'm going on cutting.
Yeah.
So the top of the tulips are these little triangles. And do you remember I said earlier that these tiny little pieces actually come apart when you're cutting them. So this one's not so bad because I've actually adhered it to the fabric, and the fabric is, you know, a different colour on the other side. So I can pop that underneath. And you know that gap that we had in the middle? It's now covered with the tulip. I'm going to move that one up slightly. So I'm going to carry on sort of doing this, if that's
Sue
okay.
says, morning, both of you, feeling a bit cheerier now. Still a mountain of work to do, but less daunting. Lady K says, morning, loving the demo. Just bought the kit. And Sue says, if today is the first time you're using H640, what type of interfacing and what weight do you normally use?
What I've used on the previous ones is the medium interfacing.
Yeah.
And what Helen suggests is the stitch and tear.
Right, okay, so this is the medium weight, interfacing. Morning, John. My sister and I are confused between iron-on interfacing, bond web, and all the other fusible stuff you have. A little information. Okay, so the H640 is, or no, I'll do this one first. Iron-on interfacing is one that you just iron onto the back of the fabric and it stabilises your fabric. You don't get rid of it, it stays there. So when you're doing a collar on a blouse or something like that, you put it in. On the back of a cushion, you put it on before you start the sewing, so you're not just sewing through one layer of fabric, right? The stitch and tear is one that you put on the back of the fabric. You don't iron this one on, and you stitch all your stitches, and then you oh, hang on, I haven't changed the graphic, sorry. There we go. You literally tear, once you've done the stitches, you tear the backing away so that the stabilising is only where the stitches are. So that's your stitch and tear. But what Cara's used this time is H640, which is like a spongy sort of wadding, and you iron it on one side. You see, that's double layer there. You iron it on one side, and then when you do your stitching on the top, whether you're doing hand stitching, free motion, or your normal zigzag stitch, something, it makes a quilted effect, but it also gives it more stability and doesn't move all over the place. I hope that explains it. Jackie uses stitch and tear because she loves ripping it all off when she's finished.
Oh, yeah, very satisfying.
So normally Cara would use either the stitch and tear or the iron-on interfacing, depending on the project. And what was the message from the lady who lived on Circular Drive? Oh, Jackie, she's got a lot in common. She lived on Circular Drive, which is literally round the corner. My mum and dad, when I grew up, I grew up on Denstone Drive. Her mum lived on Circular Drive. And now she lives near Cara.
Which lady was that?
What's her name? Jackie.
Oh,
so
gosh.
Jackie's mum, she grew up in her mum's house near my mum's house.
Oh, my
and now
goodness. Oh, isn't that strange?
Oh, and if Hannah's watching, enjoy your last day of 20s. She won't be watching, her boyfriend's there. They'll be out having breakfast now in that lovely cafe bar around the corner. Thank you much for explaining. I was wondering what the difference was. That's absolutely fine, Tina. It's what we're here for, live and interactive.
So this is where we overlap the edge.
Yeah.
So I'm just popping the tulips. I'd spend a bit more time doing this if I was doing it not
In real
live on
Yeah.
on camera.
Oh, and I did miss out. Bondaweb isn't an interfacing, right? Bondaweb is what you use to stick one fabric to the other before you sew it. So Bondaweb's not an interfacing. It's actually the transfer adhesive, they call it. So that's to stick your flowers and your bike to the background fabric. That's not an interfacing.
Right. So I've put the tulips. I've put the daisies, if you call them daisies. You can just play around with it. And then we've got these gorgeous, gorgeous blue ones. I don't know if you can show it close up on the actual
panel.
bag. On the bag.
On the bag. Which one am I looking at?
So the blue.
In the flowers?
Yes, the two semicircular.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Maybe I'll show it on the panel, actually. Right, so you got two blues. You've got that blue ditzy down there, and you've got that blue flowers on white there on the panel. Will you talk about that one at the bottom there?
It's just those flowers, these ones here.
Yeah, that there.
Yeah, so if you can see them on the panel.
There they are there.
Yeah,
there they are.
Yeah. Sorry, on the bag.
Yeah.
Lovely. So then they can sort of fit in elsewhere.
We've got 10 minutes, just so you know.
Oh,
Cara.
gosh. Okay.
I know, you're out. Who's flyby, don't they?
I know. Fly by when you're having fun. So I'm going to do a couple of these out here. I wanted to do a bit of free motion as well. I have got some free motion, some already stuck.
Oh, okay.
So I will actually finish just laying this up. I might just pop the iron over the top. Well, I can do that later.
Uh-huh.
But as I say, you'll take your time and just pop the flowers and everything there.
It's funny, isn't it? Because the one in the cushion looks bigger.
Maybe I've spread it out.
Well,
more.
no, because they're the same. No, because they're the same templates, aren't they? You're using sort of thing. But it just everything looks bigger on your cushion than it does on your bag here. That's all. But they're all the same templates.
Yes.
They must be the same size.
So that's when you look at it and you think, oh, there's a bit of a gap there. So I've just put that spare leaf just in there. I'm going to take that and just press over the top just to hold it in position. In fact, I'll do that when you're talking.
Say that again.
I'll do that when you're talking.
Oh, okay. When I'm talking.
So, yeah.
So, what are you going to show us now?
Right. I'm going to do some free motion. And I wanted to show you. Whoops. I'm going to make such a mess. I will need that.
Oh,
right.
do
No,
you need
don't worry.
Stitch
No.
and press?
Another mat.
No, we've only got that one at the moment.
No, don't worry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely. So
you can. I was going to say you can put this on your desk and iron on top of that if you don't want to move the mat.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. I just don't want to take everything off there.
No,
I've spent all
fine.
that time.
It's like using a towel at home.
Yes.
Sometimes you use a towel on the table at home, don't you? It's fine.
So this is the
H640.
H640. So I'm just going to pop, and this is where you can practice. So I'm just going to pop that over the top.
Yeah.
Then this one is the interfacing. Okay. So that's got the interfacing, the iron-on interfacing on the back.
Right.
So I've ironed those onto, and this one is for the stitch and tear.
Which you don't iron on the back.
You don't iron on the back. You would take some of that and you'd have...
June says, I wonder if instead of free motion I could hand stitch a tiny blanket stitch.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's wonderful because you can do lots of things like that, and then you can add French knots, beads,
Yeah.
you know, loads of different
Whenever you're not
things.
here, whenever we have a project like that, we go, well, Cara will put seed beads on these and sequins. Sue says, my daughter's got a bike just like that, but her basket is for 2 little chihuahuas.
Oh, you could always do a chihuahua. Right, so the stitch and tear. So say this is the area that you want to machine. So this is just sort of like a thick paper.
Yes,
There's
yes,
nothing, so cut a piece out that covers the area that you're going to be machining. Oh, I'm making such a mess here, sorry.
That's fine.
And that will go on the back.
Yeah.
But no pressing, nothing like that.
Okay, if it's the size of the whole cushion, how do you keep it in place to start with?
I would just pin it around the edge until you've done some of the...
and then get rid of the pin
yes,
pins.
yeah.
Perfect.
So I'm just going to take the H640 and have a go.
Uh-huh. Now, this is if you can do free motion embroidery. If you want to do zigzag stitch, if you want to do blanket stitch, or any of your decorative stitches, you can do. The choice is completely yours.
Yeah, completely. And I love this machine.
Isn't it lovely?
Oh my gosh.
$7.80, it's
Beautiful.
available.
Beautiful, beautiful.
A few went yesterday when I did the show yesterday, but there's still some left in stock.
What put me off, and you did say, oh, don't be surprised, is when you put your needle down, the foot stays up.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, that's a bit strange. But then as soon as you put your foot down on the pedal, it, you know, touches the fabric. Yeah. So the free motion, I've got my gloves, but I haven't got time to put the gloves on. Your free motion, you've dropped your feed dogs.
Uh-huh.
You've still got a straight stitch. And I'm using... I'm so used to using it with the gloves now. You're using a dark thread.
Yeah.
Helen quite often will use a black thread. I've got a dark brown here. But you do want it to sort of show like it's sketching. So you're really sketching with your needle and thread. Mm-hmm. And we're going round the edge.
What size stitch you're on, or did it automatically go to a naught?
It automatically goes to naught.
Yeah.
And the length of the stitch is determined by how quickly you move your fabric.
Okay. And so, sorry, Cara, what side's the stitch and tear attached? We'll show you in a second, and we'll show you how it works in a second.
So you go round twice and get the speed of the machine. I've got mine sort of about half speed because I'm not used to this actual machine at the moment. But you can see that you keep a regular speed as you're going round.
June's got a bike like this, like the one you're doing, but the first time she rode it, she went into the back of a park van that's been in the garage ever since.
Oh no! So that's how you would do it on the H640, and you get, sorry about this, but you get sort of like a quilted effect, which is really effective.
So it gets that poofy kind of effect on that one.
So with the stitch and tear, you would do exactly the same.
Okay, so you put the stitch and tear behind the pattern.
The pattern that you're going to
It's not ironed on because it's not sticky, it's like a thick paper. If you were doing a big cushion, pin it round the edge so it just stays where it is to start with until you've started doing a few stitches, then it's in place. And then you stitch around all of your patterns.
So then you'll do exactly the same with the stitch and tear.
Yeah, because on the one Helen's done on her pattern, on one of the daisies, she's actually done like a scallopy. I'll show you.
Yes.
She's done like a scallopy pattern here. Hang on, we're just coming over. Look, she's done like a scalloped edge on that one there. Just to make it look a little bit different, look. So it's still the same shape petal, but she's just done a scalloped edge sort of thing on it.
What I'll do is I'll just go round the single time, and then I'll get to the centre and I'll show you how you can do your centre.
Brilliant. We'll do a quick question before that. What sort of thread is Cara using? Is there a different thread? I could do so my stitches don't show as much as I'm used to free motion. You want your stitches to show, Jay. That's the whole point, is that you're kind of drawing a line round the edges. So Cara's using, is it black you're using?
A dark brown.
Dark brown, and is it just a straightforward?
Polyester.
Polyester Gutmann thread. Oh, look what she's doing in the middle. Hang on, look what she's doing in the middle first before I do another question. Look.
Just done. So you can actually make swirls.
Yeah.
I'll move it over to here, but
Yeah.
if you can see that, I'll move it over to the centre.
Lovely.
So that's your stitch and tear.
Okay, but once you've done your stitches, turn it over,
Yep.
Cara.
So there's the back.
Yeah.
And what you'll do is you'll just take and you'll just tear.
Don't tug at the stitches.
No. Keep your finger over the top. And this is so satisfying. Once you've done all your stitching, you can use tweezers as well.
Uh-huh.
But you'll just, so it stabilises it whilst you're stitching, but it means that you haven't got a thick layer of fabric.
Behind it.
Yeah.
And you take the bit out in the middle as well,
Yes,
don't you?
yes,
Take,
you
take
get-
as much of it away. That's where the tweezers come in
Yes,
handy.
yeah. Or you get a pin
Yeah.
and you can start peeling from the centre. And I've found when I've done one before, you'll get tiny, tiny little bits, but it's so satisfying. You
Oh,
sit
yes,
there with
yes,
a pair
yeah.
of tweezers
Like
and
picking
just
a spot when you're a
oh
teenager.
gosh, or somebody's sunburn.
I've got two. I've got two comments. Morning, both. I made the flower shop cushion and used machine and hand embroidery. It looks
Yes.
fabulous. Going to try free motion this time. Susan, all you have to do is practice. The first time I did free motion, it was rubbish. I think I did it with you, didn't you?
No.
Somebody made me do.
I think it was Helen.
Oh, was it
On-
Helen herself?
yes,
That's
it was
right,
Helen.
it was. And I
yes.
was, but then after about 20 minutes,
Yeah.
I was fine. It's getting used to it, because as a sewer, you feed your fabric through like that,
Yeah.
but you actually move your fabric like that. You use the needle as a pen. Tried free motion the other day, but because I'm so used to trying to do everything perfect, I found it difficult. Showing rough lines, must persevere. Yes, Tracy, try harder.
The other thing, Tracy, I was exactly the same because I'm quite precise with my stitching. So to actually be free,
Yeah.
it's just so scary. And then, you know, it's like, oh, I made a mistake there. Oh, I made a mistake
Yeah.
there. Well, actually, it's just part of your design.
Yeah.
So don't think, you know, I used to think, oh, I'm going to undo that bit. And
Yeah.
actually, once you've done it, if you look very, very closely at my bag, from a distance, it looks wonderful.
Yeah.
But going close on some of it,
But it's turning
not-
it from a stitch thing to a drawing, really,
It
isn't it? You're
is.
just
You're
creating the outside
sketching.
lines.
Yeah,
Also,
you're
the other thing you
sketching.
do when you are doing free motion, what you need to do is learn to relax your shoulders.
Yes.
Because I was like this. Like that, you say.
Yeah.
You need to get that.
You do.
Sit down. Don't do it standing up. Sit down. Make sure the height is right, and just go. And if you've got the quilting gloves,
Yes.
which are on the website,
Yeah.
literally, I'll put the graphics through. That helps, doesn't it? Just
It
hold
does.
it, and you just literally move the fabric like that.
And practice.
Yes.
You know, get some scraps of fabric, get some other background fabric, and just practice. But don't be too critical. I think that's the thing. You know, is just enjoy it. Really enjoy it.
Exactly.
I love it.
And
I
then,
love it
the
now.
third one was just the interfacing. You
Yes.
just do the same stitching, but you leave
Yep.
it in. Then you don't take it out.
Yeah,
then,
and
do
you just exactly the same. So you've got those three different effects. So the this one, the H640, is more quilted.
Yep.
Then the interfacing is more stable,
Yeah.
rigid. And then the stitch and tear, your actual background fabric will be a lot softer,
Softer, yeah.
once you've taken out the actual
You'll see
fabric.
stitch and tear on the back of, like, you know, when you get a sweatshirt for a club or
Yes.
something, and you
Yeah.
have a motif embroidered on. Behind it is like the equivalent of stitch and tear, and you'll see on some of them, on the cheaper versions, they haven't torn it all away, and you go inside and you go, what's all this? And you can actually sit
Yes.
there picking it off and things like that.
Yes.
Cara, that was brilliant as usual. You're back in an hour, though, doing a Debbie Shaw bag.
I am a satchel.
It's right behind you, actually. It's the red one
Yeah.
on the shelf. It's behind you. Right, okay, let me just
See you.
recap quickly. So which one do you... Cushion first. Very, very popular. So what you get in the cushion kit is you get the instructions. You get a fat quarter for your vanilla, to make the front of your cushion, 1/2 metre of your nude to go around the outside and on the back, and then this is the panel you get, which is totally and utterly exclusive to us. And now, this time, there's no label saying which bit is which. So look at the pattern. This is obviously the bike, this one up here. But if you wanted, you could make the bike out of the pink one, because that looks like you'd get the bike out of that one. But then that means you wouldn't have any pink flowers. That's the only difference. There's your basket. And then there's your leaves there, 3 different leaves there. It's beautiful, isn't it? That's £19.99 there it all is. Do the instructions on their own. £9.99. These are just for the cushion, remember, just for the cushion. The thing is, right, if you know how to make a cushion or you know how to make a tote bag, it doesn't matter because you're going to get the templates in both of them. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of the instructions of how to do the applique and everything it's just slightly different on each of them, but it's the same technique. You just have to choose whether you want to make the cushion or the... But I'm sure you could adapt them to make the other one. Do you know what I mean? If you wanted to make a tote bag out of it using the templates, right? Then the tote bag itself, there's the finished thing. So in this one, you get the instructions. You get half a metre of red for the lining. You get a metre of the nude, and you get, because that goes straight onto there, obviously you don't have to have the cream, the alternate. And then you have the panel. Now the panel is a different colourway for this way. So your bike would be your rusty coloured on that one. And then there's all your other colours there to go with that. And then the panel looks tiny on there, but obviously that's not in proportion to anything. Like Paul, he's not in proportion. He said it, not me. You can use either side. Oh, hang on. Jackie, who does these all the time and uses stitch and tear, you can use it on either side. You pin it to keep it in place. The only trouble with putting it on the right side is if you don't get all the little bits out afterwards, you'll be forever picking at your cushion trying to get it out. But Jackie's got Dave. She makes him do all the picking out. Right. That was, how much was that? $22.99, and the instructions on their own. So now, and then once you've got the pattern, you can then do it in imagine that in Liberties. Imagine that in any of the beautiful William Morris fabrics. And which one? Cafe, yeah, you could do it in cafe. Or do it in rainbow. Imagine those flowers in the rainbow fabrics we had earlier. And the rest, Paul. Right, okay, we're going now, but after... What could you what? Oh, got a picture to show you before I go. It's all right, didn't know. Oh, look! Oh, my God. My real bike outside my cottage. Must do cushions to match. From Diane in Ely in Cambridgeshire. Oh, that's so... It's really funny, right? It's really weird because I thought... I had to have a tree chopped down in my back garden because it was too big. I'm going to be replacing it next year during the Jubilee. But I thought in that corner of the garden, I could grow clematis, put the bike in the garden and grow clematis up. I thought that'd be quite nice. That looks lovely. That looks really lovely. Okay, now we're going for a break. When we come back after the break, we are doing brand new fabrics, batiks and giraffes with glasses and some patterns. See you then.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
Hello, I'm Adele Rowland. You may have seen me on shows already. My passion is in dressmaking. I've been sewing now for about 4 years, completely self-taught. I've actually learnt a lot from the mistakes that I've made. In my normal day job, I'm actually a secondary school science teacher, and one of the things that dressmaking has brought is the conversation starter with my students about the dresses, the tops, everything that I've made. I have 2 young daughters and a wonderful husband as well. One secret or surprising fact about me is that I actually have a silver world medal for Irish dancing. My dressmaking top tip is always remember your notches. Don't skip that part with dressmaking because those notches are very important to line up all of your seams. I can't wait to bring more dressmaking projects to you and get more people sewing.
Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done.
You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay 1 P&P all day.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Hi, I'm producer Hannah, and this week I'll be turning 30. I would like you to join me for my 30th birthday celebrations on Thursday the 8th of July from 8 a.m. To celebrate, we have 30% off selected products, and to cap it all off, we have Gary from Dukey for 2 hours demoing the latest Dukey sewing machine. I will be holding an unmissable giveaway. All you have to do is shop with us for a chance to win an amazing goodie bag of prizes handpicked by myself. Watch us live on Freeview 72, Sky 670, or our YouTube channel. You can also watch us live on Facebook, the Sewing Street website, or on the Sewing Street app.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Stuck for ideas for the perfect gift? Why not get them a gift card? You can buy Sewing Street and Yarn Lane gift cards loaded up with anything from £10 to £500. Shop our gift cards online at www.sewingstreet.com or www.yarnlane.com, or purchase them via our UK call centre on 0800 001 44 33.
So it's Hannah's birthday tomorrow. She's in work, right? So she's going to be on air with me for the first 3 hours. She will be at home actually washing her hair because it takes her weeks because she's got so much hair and everything. She has to do a curly girl and everything like that, and just do all her different drying and product and everything like that. Anyway, most products will have 30% off. Some won't. Some will have 15% off. It's up to 30%, but some have got more than 30% off. I know. That's for the first 3 hours. Then Gary from Dukey is in. Now, there's not 30% off Dukey. There's not 30%. Hannah hasn't got that much power in this building. So then we've got Gary for 2 hours. And I think he's doing the is it the UX8? He's doing the UX8. I'm doing the UX8 tomorrow. He's on for 2 hours with me tomorrow. Right, let's start off with some brand new fabric. This hour is all about fabric and patterns. No, has it gone already? You mean the draft skin one? Yeah. Okay, so this is a mega bundle, right? This is a mega bundle. You get half a metre. I'll go through them in a second. Half metre, 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 and the panel, right? So you get 4.5 metres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus the panel. Now, normally I'd say, and then I've got all of these fabrics by the half metre afterwards. You've been so busy on pre-order, that one's sold out. That one is sold out on pre-order already. And this has sold out. This is sold out as well, so you can't get the panel anywhere else, only in the bundle. Right, so look. So I'll start with the panel. This first of all is only available. You're going to love it. Brand new. Looky, look. So you've got giraffes in glasses and bow tie. You've got a rabbit in glasses and a scarf. You've got a reindeer. You've got a fox. You've got an elephant and a hedgehog. And then look at the stripe going across the bottom. Only available in the bundle, though. Now imagine if you're making a quilt, right? And you cut those out. You could cut them out down there, couldn't you? Down the middle there. Use that as because it's like bamboo-esque frames. I've got one like that, a frame like that, made out of it's like bamboo, but it's in mother of pearl. Anyway, and then you cut there, and then you could use the other fabrics or any fabrics you've got to create something else, couldn't you? So the panel is only available in the bundle, in the mega bundle. Little wall hangings around a child's bedroom, yeah. Now, I'm going to do this one because this is available only in the bundle. You get half a metre in the bundle, pre-cut already. That's it. That's the only way you can get that fabric. You can make boxes out of that, Paul, if you buy the mega bundle. Right. These are all the other fabrics. You get all of these. You do get these if you buy the mega bundle. I'm just showing those first of all. So you get glasses. You get all the animals on glasses, the same as on the panel, right? You get the same. There's giraffes with glasses. You've got, on black, giraffes on glasses on cream. Then you get your orange spot. Then you get your very little orange. Well, that's a yellow with orange spot. That's the other way around. Hedgehogs. Little Paul's favourite. Hedgehogs. And then, now look. Now look. No, you can't, Kat. No. Look. Now, look. The strap, it goes this way. It goes this way. It goes this way. It goes this way. You can adopt a hedgehog family, but you can't have it as a pet. You mustn't have it as a pet. But the queue is about 3 years long. I emailed them and said, oh, yeah. You can have a pet owl. Yeah, you can have a pet owl. Yeah, my sister and her husband breed not wild owls, but owls and everything. And in fact, some of the ones that were in the Harry Potter film, the first Harry Potter film, belong to them. But they had one in their kitchen the whole time, and I was like, what? Yeah. But look, that all comes, right. So that's also in the bundle as well. Lovely bundle, fabulous fabric. Now, half a metre of that is for free, remember. You're paying for 4 metres and a panel, and you're getting 4.5 metres and a panel. But of course, the panel and that fabric are only available in this bundle. They've all sold out. Well, it'd be good. I think it's quite nice as well because some, and this isn't the only reason you'd use it because I think it's funky, but some children feel, why have I got to wear glasses? And he has, it normalises kids that have to wear glasses, doesn't it? So I think that's really quite sweet if you used it down there. I mean, it's just a funky fabric as well. It's very, it's what? Yeah, you can make a glasses case. It'd be a lot of fabric there to make a glasses case, Kat. But I just think it'd be really nice. It's very Tula, isn't it? She did a range with animals with glasses, dogs with glasses and things on, didn't she? Okay, that's the mega bundle. How much charge is that? $69.91. The only way you can get the panel, only way you can get the jar fabric. Okay, let's do them by the half metre now. Yeah, that's the panel there, so I can't do that in that one. Right, so let's start here then. Let's start with the stripy one. Oh, okay, I'm ever so sorry. There's only 2.5 metres left. Remember though, that's the width of the fabric. They go that way across the fabric. Just so you know, if you're going to fussy cut it, 2.5 metres I've got of that. Lovely, only 2.5 metres of that. Check it, put it in your basket and check out. That's what you got to do, or get on the phone line because there's only 2.5 metres. Oh, sorry, that's upside down. 2.5 metres. Well done. Isn't it lovely? Wild and free multi-stripe. Yeah, they're like this, aren't they? All right, what do you want? What do you want them? That's what they're doing. Oh, wait, with their glasses on, look. It's me. Paul wishes he was wild and free. Oh, it gets boring. Okay, please check out your baskets on that one. Please check out your baskets. That's about to go. Right, next. Do you want to go in any particular order, Kat? Okay, I'm going to do hedgehogs then on... What? You've been really busy this morning. 2 metres this left, that's all. Outside the mega bundle. £7.49. Henry Glass, wild and free. What's this one called? Oh, hedgehog. Oh, tossed hedgehogs. Tossed hedgehogs. Please do not juggle with hedgehogs. You can wrestle your hedgehog, though. No, cat. Knitting and crochet. You wrestle the hedgehog. Yeah, not fighting of hedgehogs. It's a terminology in the yarn world. Have you two not been listening? Anyway, moving on. Now I'm going to do, this is the one with orange with the very small yellow dot. Now this might make your telly go a bit funny. Beautiful cotton. 3.5 meters this one left. You're loving it, loving it, loving it. If you've got the mega bundle in your basket, please check out. £7.49. Beautiful. Now I've got the spot the other way round. It's like a yellow cream background. How much? There's only 2.5 of this one left. I presume you've been buying lots of the same fabric then this morning. Nice, isn't it? Gorgeous, that's going to go. Right, now I've got giraffes on cream or ivory first. Oh, you've loved this one. Excuse me, you've absolutely loved this one this morning. Toss giraffe fabric, 1/2 meter. There's the mega bundle. That does appear in the mega bundle. Beautiful. Jessica Mundo's designed this for Henry Glass. I love the selvage as well because the selvage is all the glasses of different colours. Now on the black. Now this is lovely, this one. Look. What's he doing? Is he putting gloves on? Or is he standing like... Do you know what? I used to stand like that when I was a child. You look at pictures of me when I was younger, I'm like this all the time. Is that... What? Didn't say anything. I just went... Like who? Les Dawson. Yeah, well, when he was dressed as Sissy and Ada, you mean? Yeah, thanks. Yeah. That's about to go. Now, this one here is all the animals with their glasses on. So if you didn't get the panel, because it was in the mega bundle, look. Because we haven't seen that's not a sheep, what is it? Rabbit or the fox or the elephant. They've not been featured, have they? Spot background. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. You see, if you do get the mega bundle, and if you cut those there like that, imagine then you could do a sashing or some block with your animals in there. Just mean because it's the same grey spot, isn't it? Oh, message from Kate. Morning, John. Lovely start today. You have one of my favourite shirts on. Loved Cara's demo, doing a bit of hand sewing with Orifil from Kate. Oh, thank you, Kate. Beautiful. I've got 2 air balloon shirts. I've got this one, and then I've got the one it's in my dressing gown with all the little air balloons on like that. Oh, message from Nurse Julie. How is she? Morning, John. Nurse Julie here. She's had a big operation, Nurse Julie. Feeling very weak. You keep going, girl. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Use it as, I know you're in pain, but just use it as a relaxing. After the 18 months you've had as a nurse and everything that's been going on, you deserve just to sit down with your feet up. Right. And then, Now, see, I can see little Paul in a shirt made out of this. Short sleeve shirt with a Cuban collar. I thought your dad was younger than me. Only just young. I thought he was in his 50s, you see. No. Is he bored of being retired yet? Beautiful. You've got a mortgage to pay. You shouldn't be out buying clothes. Did you? Oh, the pillows are fine. Oh, see, I thought you meant you buying clothes. But she was out. Cat went shopping with her dad yesterday. He bought some very brightly coloured shirts with toucans on. Look. Look, look, look. Mega bundle still available. You are loving your animals tonight. Right, half meters are selling out, obviously, because it was very limited when we came to them. Right, so in the mega bundle, you get the panel, only in the bundle, and that fabric there is only in the bundle. This one. So this is the mega bundle. That one, and this one are the thing. They're only available in the mega bundle now. These are still limited, but by half metre. June sending Nurse Julie a big hug. That's nice. So I love about our little community. Everyone looks out for each other. So that's the mega bundle for, you're getting half a metre for free, and it's the only way you can get that, and that now. And very soon I'll be going that, and that. Very popular, the mega bundle. Yeah, I want to know what you're going to make. I want to know what everyone's going to make out of that. See, you see, that's what Hannah said, just children. I don't think it's just children's fabric. Beautiful. There weren't enough to go round anyway, Paul. $69.91. Which one? All Over Animals. Right, All Over Animals is now only available. So those four, if you buy the mega bundle, you'll be getting those four, but you can't buy them on their own. There you go. Keep going through. I'm going to stay with you. I'll stay with you. I'll stay with you. Just make sure you check out your baskets. Oh, now those of you who bought the mega bundle, bought two of them, right? Hang on. Those of you who bought two mega bundles, don't forget they don't come joined together. They're all come. You'll get 2 half meters, 2 half meters, 2 half meters. Moving on. Where are we going, sorry, did you say? Quilts you can make in a day. From Annie's Quilting. We love Annie's Quilting. 14 projects in this book. Oh, look! I told you I'd seen that on something recently, didn't I? No. When I saw the pattern, I said, I'm sure I've done something. Oh, no, it was with Hannah. And Hannah's like, no, John, you haven't. I knew I'd seen it. We just unpacked this. He's what? No, because I mentioned Kat a lot when I'm on with Hannah, and Hannah always goes, I know, Kat's a better producer than I am, you don't have to tell me. And I go, oh yeah, Kat sent me the sheets for today's show. I know, she's a better producer than I am. Quilt you can make a day, 14 projects. Let's go. Jelly Jar Runner, $8.99 this book. Log Jam Table Topper. You've got your splitting hairs. Monochromatic Table Runner. Paint Chips. English Garden. It's pretty, isn't it, that one? Gentle Waves. Zoo Review. I have to do that because, well, I'm a zoologist, aren't I? So I have to do that. Oh, yeah, do that in your animal fabric. Hang on. You need 24 assorted pre-cut 10-inch squares. Well, you get that in your bundle, wouldn't you? No, oh yeah, imagine that with all your giraffes and everything. That'd be lovely. And also, the half-square triangles are going to be big enough to actually see the fabric. You know what I mean? Look. See, that could be your giraffes. That could be your hedgehogs. Oh, you can use this, your spots for this. Anyway, moving on now. Caterpillar quilt. Picnic season. Yeah, remember to press the button today, Paul. Charming chains. Exploding block. Paul's got an exploding headache today. It's a charm pack. Cut Jewels Runner. Lovely, so much of them. Beautiful, and you can make them in a day. Doesn't matter. Don't add pressure to yourself. Do not think you're a failure if you don't get it done in a day. 64p a project that works out at. They're all of Annie's quilting books are incredibly easy to follow instructions, clear instructions to follow. All attainable. So I like that one there. Pattern coming up next. Where are you going? Did you bring it back? Yeah, there it is. No, now we did have this. We did have this. We think everyone in the office has sent the samples back to Beth Studley now. So many gorgeous books, Jacqueline says. Oh, she said, I've ordered loads, but I can't wait to make a proper quilt. So you got the books, you just haven't made the quilt yet. Yeah, what's a proper quilt? Right, here we go, this Cassini quilt. This is an advanced sewers, this one. It's 46 inches in diameter. This beautiful quilt is unusual in its round design as it's scrap quilt, but can also be made with specially chosen fabrics. Finished size makes it big enough to fit a lap or the back of a small sofa. Foundation paper piece throughout and features a simple spiral quilting design. Now, we did a beginner's guide to FPP yesterday with Susie Duncan. If you didn't watch it, go and have a look on YouTube. If you loved that, then come and do this. So inside, I'm going to open it. How many have I got? Ooh, I'll put it back carefully. Because what it's going to do is, inside there will be, if it's foundation paper piecing, Paul. Here we go. Oh, that's not foundation paper piece, is it? Wow. Wow. Yeah, no, but it's not foundation paper piecing like I'm thinking it is. Here we go. Oh, I see. So what you do, because it's a scrap binder, you make up these shapes by sewing lots of different fabrics together. Look, to create that. So it's all foundation paper piecing, but instead of having lines to follow, what you do is, for example, if you're doing this layer 1, make 2, right? You photocopy that shape, and then you sew your first fabric on. You have your first fabric right side up like that. You send the second one on like that, move it over. The next one like that, move it over. Next one on like that, move it over. Next one like that, turn it over. And then you create all the pieces and then you put them all together. Make this. Yes, you do. No, so you make those there, then obviously you then sew this one to the one that it's joined to next, sort of thing. Look, there you go, like that. Which is why it's an advanced project, I'd say. Oh, is it? That's the only love from Beth pattern I've got today. It's lovely. It does look lovely when it's made up as well. So truly a work of love, that one is. Have I got any of those? There we go. Cassini can put back in there. Wendy Orlando, a taste of summer quilt topper, excuse me. It is only for the top. There's no instructions for anything. Oh no, adding the borders. Yep. This is very easy, this one. Very for a beginner, I'd say. Jacqueline's got lots of books already. There we go. The reason they look different is they're the same blocks, but they're just twisted differently. So once you've made the blocks, you then tessellate them differently to give you the two different versions. This was made of the Squeeze Me fabric, which I think is all sold out now. The what, sorry? Batik fabric now, excuse me. Right, this is lovely. This is beautiful. Look at the colours in here. The mega bundle there, 4.5 metres. £61.99. Oh, Elliot's got no socks on today. Come rushing in. What do you need, Elliot? Yeah. Yeah. Where are you taking that? Righty-ho. Look. No, but he needs it more than we do, Paul. Loads of these have gone into baskets. Oh, hang on, there's only 2 of that one. Oops. Aren't they just... Oh, look. Look at those colourways. Imagine what they're going to look like together. Oh, look. Hang on. Oh, no, it's not the same as that one. Beautiful, aren't they? Look. So you get 4.5 metres for £61.99. Oh. £61.99. Hi, John. You're keeping me sane as I'm picking a log cabin block that should have been 15 inches square, but it's turned out 13 inches. Oh, no, Maureen. Realised I hadn't moved the needle to the correct position. Oh, no. Nothing. At least you're only on the first block. Aren't those colours beautiful? I'm not quite sure I've got a sewing bobbin on my desk. Thanks, Elliot. Nearly. And you... No. There wasn't one in that machine earlier. Fewer than 20 of those bundles. And I know that sounds a lot, but they're going, they're flying, they're flying. They're flying. Okay, by the half metre. Okay, so well, let's do the... Oh, hang on. So there's only actually... No, sorry. There's 2 pattern types, look. The paisley and the leaf. But now that paisley... Well, we'll check it in a minute. That paisley looks bigger. I love these colours. They're just out of this world, aren't they? Really selling well on the half metre, these are. So let's start with this one. IUYV57. No, wait to see the price. I've gone on and on and on, haven't I? Going, all the prices are going to go up, prices are going to go up. I have gone on and on, I know, Paul. These are stamped leafy orange batiks. They're beautiful, aren't they? Now, I think these have been washed, but do wash them when you get them home before you use them. Confetti quilting. I'd be a bit sad to cut that up for confetti quilting. I know we're doing confetti quilting again quite soon, aren't we? But you see, when I see one with a pattern in it like that, I love it. Paul's sad anyway, he says. £6.99 for a half metre. Of course, you can buy the whole mega bundle for £61 now. So let me tell you the difference if you're new. This here now, you can buy this by the half metre. So if you think, oh, I want to make a lovely skirt out of that, or a quilt backing or something like that, and I want 3 metres, you can buy a 3 metre piece, a 4 metre piece, whatever you order. In this, you will get that length. In here, if you buy the mega bundle, you get half a metre of each fabric already cut like that. It's already cut. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's joyous, that is. The colours in there. Yeah, the mega bundle picture is not doing any of the fabrics justice at all, because look, this one here is your top left. Is it your top left in that box? Yeah, your top, is it? Top left in that box, right? Not. Okay, so I'm a bit concerned because I haven't got the bottom left one. No, I haven't got a pink. I haven't got any pink. This will be interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Is it a paisley or is it a D what? There, it must be this one. This is the one that looks the pink on the on that picture. There's some pink in it. There's pink in it, sorry. There is pink in it, but it's not. Have they just done a close-up of that bit there, do you think? Lovely, though, isn't it? Look at the... Oh, I've got an update on my telly. Windows are continuously improving. Updates on normal parts, keeping it running smoothly. We'll restart and install this up in 4 minutes' time, or you can restart it now if you're ready. Paul's on his way to sort it for me. 3 minutes. Oh. Oh no, we have to stay on the overhead for this. Paul's just trying to sort out my computer. Oh no, how'd you do it then? Paul is trying to sort it all out because otherwise I'll lose my telly. Don't forget the mega bundle. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fabrics. That's not working either. Elliot, I'll have to come and do it. Right. I can't see the screen at the moment because there's a great big blue thing over the top of it. But I hope you're all right at home. £6.99 for half a metre. Brand new. In fact, do you know what? A lady put a picture on the Facebook fan page yesterday. I wish I'd made it. And she said, would I be able to make this? This fabric here would be perfect for that dress that you had on there. There we go. Then I'm going to go to the next one, which is this one here, which is FSYV17. Weddings. What for your frock to wear to a wedding for the bride? What favour bags? I'm on the upstairs, Elliot. You're right. Question from Shirley. Hi, John. Are these batiks similar weight to the Dan Morris fabrics? Yes, they are. They might be a little bit finer. They might be a tiny bit finer than the Dan Morris ones. Beautiful, aren't they? Like, you know, on a summer's afternoon, if you're in the woods and the light is just dappling through the trees. That's what that one's like. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Elliot. Elliot sorted it. Oh, what are you doing now? Don't be... Oh! Are you on me? I can't see, my whole screen's covered up. Let's look at the fabric. Oh yeah. Next fabric. Now I've got the same in like a aubergine and gold. Yep. Autumn, this leafy autumn, this one's called. I haven't been checking the name of the name. I've been checking the names of the colours, have I? Lovely rich colours here. Just schedule it for 1:15, Elliot. Right, that's beautiful. Then we've got this colourway. Oh, this is pretty as well, isn't it? Little splodges of pink in there as well. Unexpected, aren't they? Oh, go on then, message Nurse Julie. Nurse Julie here. Orange batik would make perfect long kaftan. Oh, yes. Any of these would, wouldn't they, on your Caribbean holiday? Are we allowed to go to the Caribbean yet? What colour? Is it amber or green or anything? This one's called Stamped Leafy Blue. All right, Elliot. If you keep looking like that, you can have very deep frown lines by the time you're 60. Going to what? Yeah, I've got a very good Botox lady near me. I've obviously not been yet. I'm thinking of it though. Yeah. Well, I recommended her to. You would? What if you look like me? Yeah, the difference is I'm 61, you're only what, 40? 29, sorry. Code on this one is CZYV24. Look at the paisleys going on in there. Paisley batiks in golden. Yeah, look. Oh, okay. Well, no, I wouldn't do reversible cushions. I'd do like one cushion in that and one cushion in that, because they're still going to fit with the theme, aren't they, of the room? Yeah, ½ metre each by a bundle. Sorry about the pictures on the web. Why? Let's have a look at it. Let me look. Oh, no. Anyway, beautiful. That was one I had before. This is the paisley version in that colour. Well, they're not, Paul, anyway. Right, that goes there. Then there's this one, which is like fire. Look. Oh, do you want to need the code? MNYV38. Oh, look at that. I like this. I like a paisley print. In fact, I've just bought a paisley shirt, haven't I? But that is incredible. That's like storm, like a real Caribbean storm, isn't it? That can't be. That's not the same fabric. Okay. That's the other colourway, though. Look, that's that one that you've got a picture of there. Okay, moving on. Oh, I'll do that one next then. So this one is EJYV41. So that goes with that. $6.99 for half a metre, remember, or buy the mega bundle, you get half a metre of everything. Sue says so much gorgeousness today, and the fabric isn't bad either. Oh, I want to go and buy some more of these. I'm quite excited about these. I can't afford it. They're way too expensive. Oh, and I've had an email. My garden furniture's delayed. Yes. America. Well, I didn't know it was from America. I bought it from a company in Staffordshire, but they get from America. So it's going to arrive in time for winter. I'll have to have my Christmas dinner out on my furniture in the garden. Well, will I? Anyway, beautiful. Next. That's the last one. It's the last one, look. No, this is BQYV90, yeah? That's the last one, yeah. Oh, you don't think there's another one after this? No, this is the last one. Paul's singing Morecambe and Wise songs now. Look. Rustic, this one's called. Rustic. You would look lovely in a shirt made with the white batik. It would really show off your tan. I haven't got a tan. This is makeup. I did the other day. It did when I was putting makeup on. Well, I was putting my makeup on like that, and someone called me, and I went like that, and it's all smudged onto my collar. I always look quite healthy, but I haven't got a tan, I'm afraid. I will have, Lynn, by September, when I go for my month's holiday in September. Yeah, we're not going to America this year, though. We can't do that. How is Paul even old enough to sing Morecambe and Wise? He is old enough to sing Morecambe and Wise, and he's old enough to sing the Beatles. What year were you born? 74? Oh, 82. Anyway, look, $6.99. Yeah, we're going to Greece instead. The mega bundle, I'll show you that again. Oh no, don't worry. Look, look, look. So let me put that one next to that one. Is that one? That's not that one, is it now? No, it's not. No. No, I wouldn't, because look, the background, so that's greens and that's reds. Thank you. Fairly wrong. No, I'm doing this for the mega bundle, look. There you go. Ooh, look at that. $61.99. Oh, Corfu's lovely, says Lynn. Sitting here watching this lovely fabric with lovely people making a dress for the first time. You mean, you got lovely people in there making a dress, or we're the lovely people and you're making a dress? I hope it's going well, Leslie. And Paul wants to know what you're watching. Why? Okay. You're not in because you're producing me twice. And you've been in today. Oh, there's no other days. Okay. Right, Kerry, living in loveliness patterns. Pinwheel first. Oh, wouldn't that look lovely in all of those? If you bought the mega bundle of those and made that. I was looking for my glasses then. I've got so used to these glasses now. I was going, Where are my glasses? I haven't got my glasses. Don't need them because I can look at it like this. You will need, in total, 1 3/4 meters of fabric. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, 2 3/4 meters of fabric. How many's in there? Loads. Oh, you could make this, and you can make each pinwheel a different colourway, couldn't you? Oh, that'd be beautiful. Just keep going. You have to stop at 50 by 50. $9.99 that pattern. Then we've got the storage box trio. Storage basket trio. Oh, no, actually, these are like, come on, John, brain. Jude yesterday, identical to Jude yesterday, aren't they? Yeah, the planters. $7.99. Why would you make those with animal fabrics then? For storing children's toys in and things? So which room are you going to put those in then? You've got an office? That's a noisy room, you mean? Till they get their new window, the front room's the noisy room. You've had your window fitted already? You only came to look at it last week or the week before. And you had a whole new window put in. Like double glazed and everything. Ooh, that's a bit dodgy. Right, here we go. Verity. This is a... I'm trying to think. It's a what? Two fat quarters, 1 piece of clear vinyl and some batting and a zip. You can get that for free, Paul. You just want the in between the walls. Get it for free. Oh, can't you? I got the whole of my house done for free. Yeah? Oh, a couple of years ago now. Maybe it's stopped now. No, mine was before lockdown. Just ring your council. Rightio. Now I've got vinyl. Oh, in fact, one of our ladies and gentlemen will know. You know the they put between the two walls, wall cavity insulation, right? I had mine done completely for free. They couldn't do one wall in the whole house because the house that side of me, they couldn't. No, it goes between the walls, Cat. It doesn't come inside your house. It goes between, because when you build a house, you have one wall, gap, another wall, and it fills that bit between. No, all old houses. Your house will be more adaptable to it than mine. Right. Clear. But by the half metre, remember. PVC. Yes, you can iron it. You need a tea towel, though, and a cool iron. Glass clear, supple. PVC. Supple. Little Paul's middle name. $2.99 for half a metre. Loads of projects. Sally Ann's projects. Living in Lovelace projects. So Crazy Girl projects. On my birthday weekend, this sold out completely. Nice rain mac. I went to a party once in a rain mac made of this. Nothing else on apart from that. And I had in my front pocket, I had my cigarettes and my lighter. No, nothing. Flip-flops. Glittery. I don't advise it because by the time I walked from the wardrobe department up to the bar in the theatre, I started condensation, started steaming up. So I didn't go to a whole party dressed like it. After I'd had my gin and tonic in the bar, I went, I've got to go get changed before I come to the party. So I went back into the wardrobe department. I went to this Rocky Horror Show party as a carrot. I'll bring the pictures in for you one day. Well, I ran into the costume department and I was like, because it was my department, obviously, and thought, oh, what's upstairs? So I just went into the fancy dress room and went, oh, that'll do. It was a very strange character because it had leather shorts on and leather thigh-high boots. But apart from that, yeah. This is glass, glass clear glitter. Well, it's not. It's, oh, yeah, glitter. Lisa Lamb, I'd have paid anything to be that at that PVC Mac party, John. No other people went in PVC. There was a few people from the bill there, and they were all in, well. Oh, John, I find you so funny. You make my day, says Chantel. Thank you, Chantel. I'll find the pictures for you one day. No, it's all right, Paul. I'll do it on a day you're not here. Paul said it would just, he'd get all over, he'd come out, he'll get all overcome if he sees me in a thing like that. That's it on the web. Doesn't do it justice, does it? No, it's got green in there and pink in there and gold. Can you see that? Oh, you want me to stop moving it? Mother of pearly colours in there. Pencil case, says Paul. How many pens and pencils have you got, Paul? Because you make an awful lot. Oh, Kate, what does Kate want? How big is the print on the leaf batik, please? Had to answer the door and I missed them. Right, on this one here, you mean? You mean the leaf or the paisley? I'll do the leaf, hang on. There you go. Oh, I've got a tape measure on this side. There's, I'd say that's about 2 inches, is it, Paul? No, it's not the standing up. When I sit down, this table's at the wrong height and my legs get wedged underneath the table. There you go. Look, I'll just put a tape measure in there. Thank you for that picture of you in my mind in PVC. I'm watching you silly people and I think the dress is going okay. Ah, thank you. She's watching us silly people. Do what? Oh, Derek says, no, that's a new interpretation of being steaming at a party. Yeah, I used to drink in those days. Oh, I got really drunk at that party. Really, really drunk. It was fantastic. Paw prints. Lou Orth. What time is it? Oh, look at the hours up. Oh. £9. Lou Orth came on. What day was she on? 5th of June. Lovely Lou Orth was on. She launched this pattern with us? I don't think she did. Just love your stories, John. I'll be the first new cue for your biography. Oh, it's on a standstill at the moment, Linda. No, it's not on a stand in a shop yet. I'll have to just sit and type it and send it out to everyone. There you go. Paw tracks. Really, really lovely. 3 different sizes, baby, lap and bed. There it is finished. Oh, Paul, you'll be in it. You don't get paid for being in it, though. And you won't know it's you, because all the characters will be disguised. Paw tracks. Next is a Sprout. Your Titan Moss. No, your Titan Moss in the book. Titan Moss. I've got a pattern here in a minute, which I must show you before the end. This is very, very easy to make. What day did we do? What day did we do this one, please? 29th of May, we did this one. I think Emma Bradford did it, didn't she? Yeah. Very, very, but look, that's it quilted. You can do it without the stalks in as well if you wanted to. It'll look like whale's tails, won't it? What? Beautiful design. We love Lou Wolf's designs. She came on the show in May. She was lovely. She was really, really lovely. A message. Love watching Sewing Street. You brighten my day with your stories. Just started watching Sewing Street. Love it. Julie, watching from the lakes. Oh, Julie, is it nice there? I need to get travelling. Oh, Kat's going to the lakes in August. Oh, they're not now. Right, look, I'm going to do this very quickly. I've not seen this one. Right, we've spelt it correct, the English version on the graphics, but it's from America because Sherry Sheesh is American. Baby throw, twin full, queen and king. That's everybody. That's like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people from the office. Baby, twin. No, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. King, queen, full, twin, throw, and baby. Hannah's throw, because every time she's so funny, I shouldn't tell you this really. We all, like I said earlier, we have to do our COVID test and everything. She came in the other day, she went, I found a spot in between my tonsils. If I touch it with, because you have to scrape your tonsils on the thing and then put up your nose. I've got to do mine tonight. I was supposed to do it last night. I'm doing mine tonight. Anyway, she said, I found a bit in my mouth that if I just put it in, I'm just involuntarily sick everywhere. And she was in her bedroom and she didn't feel sick or anything. She did that and it went all down her T-shirt. She was like, oh. Anyway, look, this is beautiful. So she would be throw. Paul would be baby. Who would be twins? There's got to be twins. Oh, yeah, Neil and Hayley are twins. Anyway, isn't it beautiful? It's so lovely. All the different sizes there. How many blocks you have to make. Colour burst quilt pattern. Right, better go. Because Cara's coming back. She's going to be making this bag from a Debbie Shaw book, which she absolutely loves. And it's one of those brilliant books that has all those plastic templates in it. I know. We will see you in 3 minutes from now.
Hi, I'm producer Hannah, and this week I'll be turning 30. I would like you to join me for my 30th birthday celebrations on Thursday the 8th of July from 8 a.m. To celebrate, we have 30% off selected products, and to cap it all off, we have Gary from Dukey for 2 hours demoing the latest Dukey sewing machine. I will be holding an unmissable giveaway. All you have to do is shop with us for a chance to win an amazing goodie bag of prizes handpicked by myself. Watch us live on Freeview 72, Sky 670 or our YouTube channel. You can also watch us live on Facebook, the Sewing Street website or on the Sewing Street app.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
Hello everyone, I'm Delphine Brooks. It's so great to be here and part of the Sewing Street family. I'm local, I'm only down the road in Warwickshire. I started sewing many years ago when I was very young, doing lots of art and painting, and eventually I went into textiles and I really enjoyed doing the two together. I then had a bit of a break. Something you don't know about me maybe is that I spent many years in the Royal Air Force and eventually in the police as well. And then I went full circle and I've come back to my happy place of sewing, and which I really enjoy. My best sewing tip is measure twice and cut once. I have chipped up a couple of times by not measuring properly, and I do always regret it, so now I always measure twice, cut once. Anyway, I really hope to be with you again soon, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
Are you a fan of Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? Why not join our growing Facebook fans pages? Just search Sewing Street fans and Yarn Lane TV fans on Facebook and click Join Group. It's that simple. Never miss out on the latest news and updates from our presenters and guest designers, special offers, and plenty of chat with your fellow fans. Share photos of your makes, ask for advice, interact with your favourite guests and presenters and be a part of the ever-growing sewing and yarn community. See you there!
Hello everyone, my name's Cara Ackerman and I'm absolutely delighted to be here at Sewing Street. I actually originated from Hertfordshire, then went down to Hampshire and then it ended up in the East Midlands. I've been in the East Midlands for about 40 years now, which seems crazy, but 36 of those I actually worked with DMC Creative World, which was wonderful. I really, really enjoyed that. And then I decided to go freelance and that's how I got introduced to Sewing Street. I love doing anything to do with textiles, so embroidery, cross stitch, patchwork, done a bit of quilting, bag making, toy making, oh goodness, there's loads and loads of things. What I love doing is just trying something new, and I think one of the tips is don't be frightened of trying something new. You always learn from it, and you know, don't be scared of making mistakes either. We all learn from the mistakes that we make. Little bit about me that you might not know and that's a bit of a surprise. I once went to the garden party down at Buckingham Palace, the Queen's garden party, for some work that I did with Marie Curie. I was so lucky to go there and just a wonderful time. So I hope to see more of you on Sewing Street and I hope to try lots of new crafts with you. So see you again soon. Bye-bye.
I do apologise. I was trying to take the ball. Stop, but I just had to cough. No, it was my fault. I couldn't get the words out. Sorry that I had to cough suddenly there. I'll sanitise though, so I'm all right. Right. We love this book. I'll let Cara tell you how much she loves it, but it is a fantastic book. It's from Debbie Shaw, and it's called Satchels. Now, it's from her Build a Bag range book. Right now, what's fantastic about this? First of all, it's a hardback book. How much are we selling it for? Right. $17.99 is how much it should be. They get this wrong all the time, don't they? $17.99 is how much it's meant to be. Right, so look, you get a hardback book and it's got the elastic on it there. So if you just open the book, so say you're working, I won't look through the book yet, if you say you're working on that there, you literally can bring the elastic round and it holds the page open so you know where you are the whole time. But sometimes you don't want to have a hardback book on your desk, do you? So what you do is you can take it out of its cover and have a soft back book on the desk, right? But you're thinking, well, where's she put her patterns in this one? There's no patterns in this book. No, because all the patterns are in here. So for every single satchel in this book, all you need are these two templates. Oh no, sorry, it's one big one in this one, isn't it? Because some of them it's two small ones. So look, all the pattern pieces you need are on that template there. And I'll explain how it works now. So let me just pick one project, right? I'll just pick, oh no, I won't pick the one we're doing, right? So if we say button snap satchel, right? It shows you, oh, excuse me, all of the pieces that you need off this template here. So you need, let me get the right way around. You need all this bit here, the square side. You need that one. 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 And you need, the middle one there. So everything that you need, the pieces on there. Sometimes she says, cut a rectangle this big and then cut these from it or anything. But for any of the shaping and everything, it's all on here. It's on here. Even the shape when you put now we're going to be using this in the show today because that's where you put a zip in. Right, okay, and everything within the bag, right? So let's go through it now. Let's go through the different books, right? The different bags. So, understanding the template, that's what I've just done there. Materials, tools, techniques, hardware, fabric straps, everything you need to know. So now, what you do is when you go through, like if your thing says you need a twist lock fastening, you go back to this page to check that. If you're making a zipper pocket, it says make a zipped pocket, right? You go back to this page and it tells you there. Magnetic snap fastenings. Debbie's top tips. Then we've got the project. So now, if you like the twist lock satchel, but you don't like that pocket on the front, you could put maybe, oh look, this is very detailed. Some, you know what I mean? Like maybe the pocket was a good idea on that one, but all the different straps and everything, you can interchange them all. So that's your back pocket satchel. Then you've got your big bow. So like the bow can go on a different bag. There you go. Then we've got the mini satchel. Then we have the button snap satchel. Then we have the patch pocket satchel. Simple square satchel. Is that what we're making? Yes. That's what we're making today. Now, obviously, we've done a hack on it because we've not done that there. Sorry, that there. We've not done that there. Why? Okay, slim satchel. Then we've got a zipped bag. Then we've got a hidden pocket satchel. Then we've got a double buckle satchel. Then we've got a supersized satchel. Then we've got a side pocket satchel. Then we've got a quilted flap satchel. Obviously, they're all satchels because it's all the satchel box, the satchel book. And then you've got your drawstring satchel. Paul couldn't understand why. He said there's a lot of satchels in this book, John. And a little something extra. That's what Paul is. That's Paul. Glossary. Then, so that, brilliant book. All of that there. So let me stop waffling on about that. $12.99, meant to be $17.99. Don't know why. I've no idea. Just take advantage. Right, now I've got 3 bundles of fabric. Now, obviously, the book is separate. The bundles are separate. The zip is separate. I'll go through it as we need it, right? Oh, okay, the middle one's nearly sold out already. You've only just seen it. William Morris, 1/2 metre. And your, what was that? Copen? No, that's not Copen, is it? Cadet Blue. And William Morris. Beautiful, isn't it? That's about to sell out. So if you've got that in your basket, please check out. $9.99. Now, even if you're not going to make a bag, you're getting a metre of fabric there for $9.99. A William Morris and a Rose and Hubble. Lovely, isn't it? Okay, Linda has all the Debbie Shaw Builder book bags. They are amazing, easy to use, and you can change the patterns as you get better. Brilliant concept. There you go. That's that one. Now, the one we made it in is the red one. There you go. That's that one. You can't see the lining there, but you've got Moda Paisley. That's lovely. And then that's a lovely colour. Is that rose or blush? Oh, coral. Yeah. Okay, and then last but not least in the bundles, the one Cara's going to be demoing in, which I think might be my favourite, I have to say. William Morris with the grey. Light grey, Paul would call that. Might be silver. Don't know. Anyway, you get it. 1/2 metre. Really good value, isn't it? A metre of fabric for $9.99. Okay, now the other things you'll need to make the bag is you will need some Starville. This is pre-cut already in that shape. Now, Cara, is one of these enough to make the bag? Yes. Yeah, you can make one bag out of this. Let me hold it up for you so you see the size. Oh, hang on. There you go. So that comes pre-cut. 1/2 metre by 72 centimetres. And it's fusible on one side, this. Fusible on one side. You don't want to get the fusible on both sides. Okay, that one goes in there like that. Now, remember, if you buy 2, they don't come joined together. If you buy 2, you'll get 2 of these bags like that. Now, you'll also need some hardware. First of all, you need a magnetic clasp. Right, now, no. I'll say that one. I'll reconvene and come back in an hour. We've put a magnetic clasp on ours, but if you've got a buckle and strap, you can do that. If you've got you see other ways of fastening the bag in the book that you like, you can do that. We have chosen to put a magnetic clasp on ours to keep it as a sleek and aerodynamic as possible. So that's gold. Right, now what you'll also need is you'll need these. Now we've put these together in a bundle. You will need a slider and a buckle. Now, do you use all of those on the bag?
You just need one of each.
One of each, so you've got the rest for your stash then. One of each, the rest for your stash. A slide buckle and a rectangular ring in the gold. And we have the same in the nickel. We called it nickel, but it's a silver coloured one. Oh, there's only 10 of these left because we had other things. You bought them all before we got to the show. They are the nickel versions. Now, don't worry that your magnetic clasp is gold, and that if you go for a silver one, you won't see the magnetic clasp. Now, you also need a zip for the pocket inside. For some reason, we put a concealed zip in, and we sent Cara a concealed zip. It doesn't need to be a concealed zip. If you want to get an 8-inch zip, but we had on the show the other day 8-inch zips in all array of colours. Or if you go to the website, there's the Living in Loveliness zips. They do packs of different zips. You can get a blue one, a yellow one, a green one, whatever colour you want. It doesn't have to be concealed. We're going to do a concealed one today, aren't we? But it doesn't need to be a concealed one. But that one is a concealed one there. 8 inches, 20 centimetres, $1.99. Or go to the website and look up any other 8-inch zips we've got. We had really lovely ones like a rich brown, and we had, I wonder where they've gone. Anyway, I don't think they sold out, did they? I can't remember which. Okay, right, we're not going to put them through. You need to go to the website to get these. Just put in zips, right? There they are. Damson, cream, dark navy, and rich brown. Or, if you don't want those colours, scroll down, because Kerry does 8-inch ones as well, doesn't she? There you go. Pastel 8-inch or pastel bright 8-inch there. There's nothing like putting you off when you're trying to do your job, is there? Well, they're all waving at me. You're putting me off. Get out my eye line. Honestly. Right, okay. So, Cara, we're going to make this from beginning to end?
Oh, don't know about that.
Well, okay, was it easy?
It was really easy, really easy. Shouldn't say that, should I? Because, you know, I usually say things like that and then something goes wrong.
So. But it's very...
oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Love,
achievable,
love.
That's
Yes. I mean, I again, haven't been doing bag making for a long time. But I do love it, and I love the different styles, the different patterns and things like this. And this is such a lovely book, really, really is. And I love the fact that you've got the template. I'm so glad you went through all of that. But it really is very, very straightforward. And Debbie is so good with all her instructions and explaining everything, that you can go back and you can sort of, you know, remind yourself how to do certain things. The one that we're doing today is the square one, and there is a zip pocket in there, so I thought I'd concentrate a bit on the zip pocket and also then see how much of the actual satchel I can put together. But it's a lovely size. I'll get the sample down. And
Definitely. So it's coffee time at the shop. So you're sitting down to watch your Cara, no pressure then. And also the other thing I need to say to you is the Debbie Shaw, if you missed out on the So Eco book, that's on the website as well. So if you want to go and get that from the website, then that's there if you want it. It's not signed, but it's there ready for you if you want to get it. Right, off you go then.
So for this particular sample, we did do the magnetic clasp rather than the leather one that was there. And I love it's
sleek,
so
isn't it?
sleek, yes, and very, very secure. And I love the fact that the flap is actually lined with the same fabric, so it looks really good. So there's your magnetic clasp.
Yeah.
So you can see that. So that comes together very, very easily.
She says.
I'm not going to say anything.
No, it's all really difficult.
Yeah, no, it's not. There you go.
Yeah.
It's all secure. And then the strap is adjustable, and here's your slider. So that's really simple to put together, and you can make your strap longer or shorter.
Brilliant. Yeah, because sometimes you want to wear it as a messenger bag across your body, don't you? And other times you want it a bit shorter,
Yeah, which is lovely. So you can have it sort of like just a short bag like that, and it's just nice size as well. There's a really good size if you've got a tablet or a book or your glasses or a camera or your phone, things like that. And if you want to, the actual pattern does. Ooh, it's so magnetic that
You can't open it now.
there is a zip pocket inside.
Perfect.
So you've got the security, and that's all lined as well. So
Okay,
it's all
so
nice and secure.
You use just a normal 8-inch zip in that one.
That
didn't you?
one's just a normal one. And in fact, the concealed zip, I am actually going to do it like a normal zip.
Okay.
Because of the technique is
Yeah.
not conducive, that's a big word
Yeah,
for this time
for
of the
you,
day,
yeah.
for me, is not conducive to doing a concealed actual zip.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I am going to use it just
All
as
right,
a normal
brilliant.
zip.
So if you've bought a normal zip or you've got a normal zip in your stash, do it the way that Cara's
Yeah.
going to show you. It's not, we're not going to be using a concealed zip foot or anything like that.
No.
Perfect.
And also, I love the style veil.
Yes.
Really, really do. It gives such a body to the actual bag, and you know, there's nothing in that bag, but it's got a lovely shape and size to
Exactly,
it.
and it makes it look professional and sturdy, and well, it looks like you've bought it rather
Yes.
than a homemade bag. doesn't it?
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. So yes, so let's get started. Pop that back up there. So I cut out all my pieces. The only thing that I would say is when you're cutting out the straps, cut it from the width of the fabric. So do that first. So your straps, you need to cut from the width of the fabric.
Okay.
If you don't do that first, you may find out that you haven't got enough fabric.
Right.
To make a nice long strap, which is what I did with that one. It was so I just joined the fabric together.
Oh,
But-
well, you cut the pieces out before you
Yes.
did the strap, yeah?
Yeah, so I just joined it, and you can't tell
No.
tell at all. So as I say, that's the first thing you'll do is actually cut the lengths of fabric for your strap. And there's also a little tab.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I had it a minute ago. There it
it'll
is.
turn up.
It's
Oh, there
here.
it is.
I put it to one side. So you've got another little tab there as well. And doesn't the gold look lovely
Yes,
against this
yeah.
fabric? Really, really classy. Then you've got all the flaps and the side pieces. So there's only, you know, a certain number of pieces. It's not sort of very complicated.
Was it easy to work out from the plastic template
Yes.
which bits to cut
oh,
out?
so clever. So clever. I think I've done one other project using one of Debbie's. I think I did a backpack.
Yeah.
And it's just such a clever, innovative idea.
I
you
know. Yeah.
So, for example, this is the flap, and she has the template there that you would draw around, and you're drawing around for you know, the actual outer bag, the lining, and also for the style veil. So you'll use that. It says place on the fold, so that you know, is very straightforward. The square pockets, the round pockets, the square side, and the square base. It's just so clever.
Yeah.
So clever.
That every single bag in there could be made from that template.
Yes.
Just check. What you must check, though, is where it says keep on the fold. And
Yes.
some of them are on the fold, some of them aren't on the fold.
Yes, and also some of them you cut 2 pieces, and some of them you just cut 1. So cut out all your fabric pieces. The style veil that I had at home was not iron on. So if you have got some in your stash and you haven't got the iron on, all I did was actually just cut out the pieces and then just zigzagged all the way, just
Okay.
to hold them together.
Yeah.
It's just when you're actually stitching, there could be a tendency for the cotton and the style veil to move. So
Yeah.
I just did that.
But yours is come on, John, adhesive one, so you'll be able to stick it
Yes,
onto the fabric.
yes.
So you won't have slipping.
Yeah. So cut all your pieces out, cut all your lining out. And the first thing you're going to do is, I'll just show you on the book. And I love the fact that you've got this to keep your space.
Yeah. So you've got your page saved.
Yeah, so we've got all the information and lovely clear photographs.
Oh, the husband's a photographer, isn't he?
Oh gosh,
That's
I know.
She gets all those
I
pictures.
know. And as John said earlier, you'll actually the first step is make a zip pocket, and she'll refer back to the area where there's more information. So that zip pocket can be used on lots of the different bags, the satchels. So, you know, you can mix and match, which is lovely. So whoops. So you're going to mark the shape of the actual zip, and she's even got a zip shape there. So you can draw around that.
Uh-huh.
And although your zip, don't worry, your zip's going to be longer.
Right.
But because of these beautiful zips, you can actually, as long as you keep the pulley, you can actually trim them down. So it's much, much better to have a bigger zip than a smaller zip when you're doing something like this. So you're going to put the actual fabric, so it will be right sides together. Just double check. On the, right sides together. So you're going to place your fabric on the actual outer part of the lining and draw the shape there. And you'll notice I've got 2 little triangles at the end and then a line going over the middle. Once you've pinned that in position, what we're going to do is just machine all the way around there. And this was marked out with a friction pen. I have actually got a zipper foot on there, but that's okay. I don't want to be changing the foot every 2 minutes.
Glenn's got all of Debbie's books. She's making a Debbie Shaw tote bag with pockets at the moment.
They are lovely. Who knew that you could make so many different bags? Just brilliant. This is lovely, this machine. Makes lots of noises.
Oh yeah, no, it's a really lovely machine, yeah.
Just going to get rid of that. Scissors.
I had the 720 on yesterday. If you want to watch about the 720, I did a thing on the 720 on my sewing machine show yesterday.
So this is the 780?
That's the 780.
Yeah.
720 is a bit different because 720 is like a big, heavy, all flatbed, like a semi-industrial machine.
Right.
Whereas this one's more of your fancy-dancy, you know, kind of.
Lovely. I still keep on saying I'm going to treat myself. The one I have is just brilliant. I absolutely love it. It's a Janome. But I have had it 20 odd years.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I do need.
Well, Janome and Elna, same company,
Yes,
just
yes.
under a different umbrella. Same umbrella, different mates within the umbrella.
Love the fact that when you do the automatically cutting, it lifts the foot anyway.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
really, really good. So all I've done is I've just machined all the way around there. I'm now going to cut that. What you can do is just pop a pin at either end, and it just means that you're not going to cut through too far.
Yeah.
And I will just get started with this and then finish off with a pair of scissors. And then we're going to post the fabric through the actual slit there. Just finish that off up to the pin.
So you put the pin round at the pinnacle of the Y or the V at the bottom?
Yes, just to make sure that I don't, because you could get a bit carried away.
Yeah.
That's why I like using the rotary cutter for the main bit and then finish it off with a pair of scissors. And then you're just going to cut from there to the corner,
On both ends.
both sides.
A question from Carol, did you say? Morning both, I'm going to have a go at this, but I have Bosal, so will that work just as well? Carol, yes it will. The Bosal will work. Have you got the, well, it doesn't, don't use the double-sided though. Only use the single-sided or the non-adhesive one.
Right, so that's your the part for the zip to go through. Now you're going to actually just pass this through. Sometimes it's called like a letterbox zip, isn't it? So, and that's the reason why. I'll make sure I've got the iron on.
It's also how you do like a welt pocket on the back of trousers
Yes,
and things like that.
yes. So this is the part that you want to take a bit more time, because at the moment, if you look at when I've posted this through, you can see how puckered
Yes, yeah.
that is. So what you want to do is very, very carefully. And I found that actually I pressed the seam open and that tended to help. on both sides.
The little iron is available. Are you going to put the graphics through, Kat? Yeah, Kat's put the graphics through.
And then just take a little bit of time. You can use your fingers to actually, you don't want to stretch the fabric too much, but you can see how much better that is now that we've actually just pressed the seam open. And then...
Maureen's just messaging saying, hi John and Cara, love Debbie's books. I finished unpicking the log cabin from earlier. Can you advise me how the sewing holes in the material can be closed as they'll show when I reset them in the right place? Give it a good steam press,
Yes.
I would. And that usually makes, in the cotton fabric, the holes close up again. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I've done that before. You know, you've put, you know, unpicked something and you've still got sort of the holes where the stitching has. But if you use a lovely hot steamed iron and just take your time and go over it. So that's the back.
And when you're doing this letterbox one,
Yep.
if you find the corners aren't lined properly, you could just check that you've cut far enough into the corner, because sometimes it's because you haven't cut into the corner far enough. But whatever you do, don't go over your stitches.
Yeah. So as I say, you'd spend a little bit more time than I'm spending just making sure that this is nice and flat. And then, as I say, this is a concealed zip, so you want to actually have the pulley of the zip coming through the hole that you've created.
Yeah.
So that's why you wouldn't do it that way round, you do it that way round. And you want to place that, open the zip slightly. And you can use lots of different things. You can use quilting tape, you can use the glue
pen.
All
available on the website.
Yeah, lots and lots of different things. And all I'm going to do is actually just pop a few pins in there to hold that in position.
I had another question from Anne. John and team, have you got the June Taylor press and cut board in stock? The one Cara is using right now, from Anne in Cheshire. No, we're waiting. We're waiting for it. We had it for my birthday and we sold we sold hundreds of them. We're waiting for the next batch to come in. We've got the square and block, but it hasn't got the cutting mat on the back. That's just got the big cut, and it's bigger pressing mat.
I love the ones that people use for going to workshops and things like that, where they've got it folds.
Yeah, I had
any
one of those for the John Scott show. Yeah, so that was a bigger one that's like a cutting mat and pressing mat. We've also got the $14.99. If you're just doing little projects, we've got the $14.99 little booklet like that, so you can press on the outside, cut on the inside, but it's only little. It's not a big one.
It's ideal for these sort of projects.
Oh yes, totally.
Yeah. So all I'm doing is actually just pinning that in position, and as I say, just we want to make sure that your pulley's going to pull that shut. Okay. Might just move it up slightly. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, we are. Don't worry. We're listening to Elliot sigh at the moment.
Oh goodness.
The book's been really popular. How are we doing with the bundles, Kat? I bet the blue one's sold out, is it? No, you need to check out your baskets on all the bundles now. Look, the 3 bundles, all in the baskets need to be... Right, 5 not checked out on the blue, but there's loads in baskets. The red that Cara's already made one from, there are. Going into limited, that one. These are good value, because even if you're not making the bag, right? $9.99 for a metre of fabric. And then the William Morris one that we're doing now. Okay, also about to go into limited.
Right.
Right, you ready?
Yeah. So I've just pinned that in position, and you would normally, I'm just aware of the time.
Yeah,
I want
because also
to
we have to go a bit early because of yarn lane.
Yeah, I want to sort of crack on with the rest of the bag.
What were you saying? You can do what?
So what you would do is machine down
Yeah.
all the way round
Yeah.
and up the other side.
Right.
And press it again.
Okay.
Then you'll take your other part of your pocket and trim off your zip. Now
Yeah.
that you know the length that you're
Yeah.
going to be using, you'll put the other part of the pocket over the part that's got the zip.
Yeah.
You'll pin that together and very, very carefully, what I normally do is actually fold that out of the way, and you're going to sew all the way round.
Yeah.
Now, before you do that,
Ooh,
make
got your
sure
fingers.
that the zip's open.
Oh, yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's what you would do is
But
machine
you're not
all the way
sewing
round.
through the main fabric. You're only
No.
sewing round the edge of the
Yes.
2 layers of the inner
Yes.
pocket.
Yeah. If you sewed through, you'd see the stitching on
So
the
often
inside
I've
of that.
done that,
I
pinned
know.
it, and then just, oh, this is easy, machine round.
I know, but no,
Yeah.
you want your pocket to be sort of so you can't see it
Yeah.
very easily. So that's what you'll do there. So that's
Perfect.
for the lining.
Yeah.
The rest of the lining is very similar to the bag, so I will be doing a lot more on the bag. But you'll be, once that's all stitched, so just imagine that that's all done, then you'll put the side pieces together. And again, you'll just match the raw edges, and then I find, I've already put one, you make a little mark. I don't know if you can see that, but I've made a little
yeah.
mark in 1/4 of an inch from the raw edges.
Yeah.
And I'm going to machine to there.
Right.
Okay, so you do that on both sides, and the reason why you do that is that the next step is actually putting the base in.
Oh, okay.
And if you've already done that, it's much, much easier to put the base
Yeah, because
in.
if you go into the bottom,
Yeah.
right, if you go straight down to the bottom, when you come to put the base in, you can't actually
No, you can't get it
pivot
round the
things,
corner. So if you actually do a reverse stitch, when you get to the dot, do a reverse stitch, that secures it nice and tight. And then you'll find that it's much, much easier to put the base part. If we've got time, we'll get to that stage on the actual outer bag.
Perfect.
So that's all your lining. So your lining will be all done, and you pop that to one side. And then I'll just go through, so the actual straps, I've just got a little piece here. So the strap is a 4-inch width, and then the width of the fabric that we said before, you'll fold that in half and then fold the raw edges to the centre. If you want to have a more secure and stronger strap, you can actually use iron-on interfacing. I wouldn't use Styleville, I wouldn't use the H640, but I'd use like a medium weight interfacing just to make it. But it really is very strong actually just doing it like this, because you've actually got then 4 layers of fabric together.
To show that, Paul, too. That's right, there you go. So you fold it
Yep.
over again to create the
Yes,
full, yeah.
fold it over again.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Yep.
One of the ends you'll actually make nice and neat, and again Debbie in the book goes through all the information about how to make the one of the ends nice and neat, and that's the one that you're going to pass over your slider and fold it back on itself, and we're going to machine that in position. And the same with the actual square. Exactly the same, but this one is just the raw edges, because that's going to be on the inside of the bag.
Right.
So I will do that if there's time. So then we come to the actual bag itself. Ooh.
Oh, back to the joint.
At least it's not on the carpet.
No.
So I've got my Styleville on the back of the outer panels there and here. And what you need to, if you've got a directional fabric, take that into account.
Yeah,
so you want to make sure that the direction of the fabric is right. Then I've actually attached the side pieces, and you'll see just here, this is the bottom, where we made that little mark, and I've stopped about 1/4 of an inch on either side there. So that's where the base is going to go. But before I do that, we'll put on the clasp. So on the lining, you find the centre of the lining there.
Right, now
Of
we're
the
saying
flap.
lining, but it's actually the actual fabric,
but it's
isn't it?
the lining of the flap.
Yeah.
So it's in the actual outer fabric. Yes, you're quite right.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't.
Right, so what you're going to do, these are your magnetic, oh, they're really strong magnets, really strong. Now you know why I struggled to open it earlier.
And now you put them together, you're not
Oh, I
gonna
know.
get- There you go.
Right, so
Keep
you've
them
got,
apart.
yeah. So the you have a deep one and a not so deep one.
Yeah.
And the not so deep one wants to go on the flap itself. And what we'll do is we'll pop the washer there. And we're going to pop the washer. Actually, I'm just going to hold that in position. You're going to pop the washer over. I've put a little bit of H640 there
yeah.
to strengthen the fabric. So I'm just going to pop that washer there, try and make sure that it's in the middle. And the middle is where I marked there.
Yeah.
And then you're just going to draw on the right side. That's where you're going to be putting this part of the clasp. So once you've done that, just double check. So I've still got my H640, that's ironed on to the inside of the flap. And then I've marked that. I'm actually just going to fold that in half now. And then I'm going to just snip. And just try and make sure you snip through the fabric and the H640.
Mm-hmm. Be very minimal on your snip.
Yeah, you don't want very big. And then the right side of the clasp goes through the fabric like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What you can do is I'm going to move the ironing board or the ironing mat. Is pop something underneath because you don't want to scratch the actual clasp itself. So
Yeah.
I use my fabric, which has got the Styleville, and then just a spare piece of the H640. And then we're going to put the washer over the top like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then just very carefully with your thumb, and it is possible to do it. You don't have to have a massive amount of strength.
Okay.
And then that secures that. And doesn't it look lovely?
Yeah.
On that fabric. Okay, so that then goes, those two go together. I need some clips. So right sides together of the flap and the lining of the flap, which as we said is in that fabric. Now I'm going to change the foot over. I did have the zipper foot on because I wasn't sure whether I'd have time to do the zipper, but a walking foot does help.
Right, but not essential.
Not essential. The only difference is that if you don't have a walking foot and you use your normal foot on your machine, just take your time.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I've used this machine and it's lovely. I really like it. So it's got lovely walking foot. I think it's included, isn't it?
Yeah. Comes with it. Yeah.
Just going to pop that in there.
780 and 720. Both in stock.
Right. The other thing is, for the zip, I actually moved the needle over, so I'm going to put the needle back. So all I needed to do was just press
Clear
on
it
the
back.
screen.
Question from Derek. Hi, what's the difference between H640 and the Styleville? The Styleville is much more of a... H640 is like a wadding.
Yeah.
And Styleville is like a spongy, much... And
Like
it's
a foam.
A foam, and it's much sturdier. Like H640, if you stood up on its own, would do that, whereas Styleville does that, basically.
So all I'm going to do now is just, if I can find the foot, is machine about 1/4 of an inch from the edge. Oops. Let's move that along. Oh, have I still got the... No, I'm all right.
You're right.
Yeah, I thought I'd still got my the
your stitch
feed
length gone back
dogs.
to normal?
No,
Okay.
it's fine.
There you go.
So I'm just going around the edge. Just take your time as you go around the curve and lift your foot if necessary. And then pinking shears are perfect for this.
Oh yeah, pinky
Yeah.
shears. Oh, got the graph. I haven't got them here with me. They're on the trolley over there, I think.
So as I say, about 1/4 of an inch. If you are using Starville and you've gone round and zigzag, just make sure that your zigzag that you've used to attach it is quite a small zigzag.
Yeah. Inside the 1/4 inch seam.
Yes,
actually. You don't want it
exactly.
poking through.
Yeah. It does seem to be a very small. Oh no, 2.4 stitch length. Take your time going around the corners, and don't worry if your the cotton fabric moves a little bit, because you can trim that up afterwards.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So just do some reverse stitches at the when you get to the end. I'm so used to putting the lever up,
yeah.
I know. Ooh, we go. So just take your time and just cut round the curves.
Yeah.
Don't worry if you're cutting the zigzag that you did for your Starville, because now that they're both attached,
Oh yeah, yeah. You've
it's not a
crossed
problem.
in there.
Yeah. Okay, and then we'll turn that through and poke out the corners. I love the Starville, that it just holds in position.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just so good.
Gives it that lovely
Yeah.
sturdy thing, doesn't it?
So I'm just going to give that quick press, and
Okay.
then we can top stitch.
Okay. Paul, how many minutes we got left on the demonstration, please? 8 minutes, thank you.
Okay. If I don't have time, I may not top stitch then, because I want to
that's
move
what I was
on
just
to
thinking,
yeah,
look
yeah,
for the
no,
clock.
that's
Because the
fine.
clock in here is very erratic. Some days it goes fast, some days it goes slow. And the other day I was saying, oh, you've got ages, you've got ages. And Kat was like, they've got 1 minute, John. I was
Oh
like,
my
yeah, you've got 20
gosh.
minutes. Paul says time's just a concept.
Oh, that's a bit
He's deep,
philosophical,
yeah.
isn't it?
He tells us every day, so it's just that he's in, yeah. So.
I'm just going to trim the top here, just to make sure that all the edges are nice and neat, or you could cut it with a rotary cutter and a ruler. Okay. So then you'll take, just make sure I've got, take the one side of your bag, and you'll have your right sides together. I will just double check that. Yeah, right sides together. And you'll notice that the flap is in about 1/4 of an inch either side.
Okay.
Okay. And
And that's meant to be, is it?
yes. Yeah. So I'm just going to clip that. I love these clips.
Mm-hmm.
And then-
Available on the website.
just making that a bit longer, that stitch. So we're going to just machine along there, and that attaches the flap to the back of the bag.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why that is not. No, I have got the feed dogs.
Not feeding through very well.
Yeah, no, it's not. Bad habits. So there you go. That's the outside of your bag with the flap and everything.
Perfect.
So what we need to do now
Oh, don't drop your bottom.
is my base
Your base.
is attach these together.
Margaret says, what a nice way this is to spend a Wednesday morning. I also know that Margaret's been watching us, and she's been on the phone to somebody else in the sewing world, Stuart, and they both had us on it. They both had us on their tellies in the background or on their computers in the background.
No! How did you know that?
Because Stuart messaged in earlier saying, my coffee in my shop. Just been talking to Margaret.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely. So, sorry, I'm carrying
That's
on. I've already attached one side of the sides of the bag, and this is just attaching the other side. I'm just using clips, and I'm going to do, at the base, I'm going to leave 1/4 inch. So just to remind me that I don't want to stitch any further than that, so I'm just going to put a mark on the side there. So I'll machine down both sides.
I'm trying to put this back away quietly.
I could hear you and I'm thinking, what's he got there?
Sorry, we had a rustle in the studio then. I'm trying to do it because I can see how the time's whizzing away, so I want to be quick, so I only take up a little bit of time to round up to see at the end.
And then once you've done this, I'm just going to do a few reverse stitches, so that's on both sides. You'll attach the base, and then you'll also put the other part of the clasp in position. So so nice having this Starville because it just gives that bag a bit of body.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, so you can start seeing it come together.
Yeah.
And then you'll place your base on the bag at the bottom. And because you've left those, don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, see that totally, yeah.
Yeah, because you've left that 1/4 inch there, it's much easier to stitch and turn. And what I found easiest was actually stitching across there, doing your reverse stitches, do the same on the other side, and do your reverse stitches, and then do the sides.
Right.
After you've done that, I just found it a lot easier.
Yeah.
So just imagine.
Yeah, because how many minutes
In a
we've got,
real
Paul?
world.
2 minutes left.
That's all done.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to turn it.
Mark, so just a quick question. I've
Yep.
been told that on sewing machine feet there is a dot on them which indicates 1/4 inch. Is that correct?
Ooh.
I think it depends on your machine.
Yes.
I'll look at yours later, Margaret, because I know which machine you've got.
Yes.
Mr. Scott, you definitely look slimmer today. I wonder if your restricted diet is making a difference. Well, I'm not. It's not a diet to lose weight, but it's a diet because it's boring. That's why.
Then you'll pop your side tab on the bag there. You'll also mark where you want your other magnetic.
Yeah.
And then you'll...
Oh, it looks, that's still my favourite. I love that combo.
And then you'll pass your strap through the actual rectangular shape there.
Yeah.
And then goes that way. It's all right. I did this before. Do it the other way around. And then you'll pass that over.
Yeah, I like the
And
gold.
then back on.
I've
Yeah.
done silver, see, but I actually like the gold because it picks up the gold and the flowers. So when you make your lining, do you just make the lining exactly the same?
Exactly the same, and then you put one inside the, so the lining you turn around so that the right sides on the inside, and you put the right sides together, and then you'll machine all the way
just
round.
sew all the way around.
Yes.
So that's how the flap's kept in because you've lined the flap with the fabric that you made the bag with.
Yes.
Brilliant. That's fantastic. Thank you. Now, when are you in next?
4th of August.
Oh, 4th of August.
Yes.
We haven't got our August rose yet, so I don't know if I'm in or not. Right. Okay. Thank you very much indeed, Cara. Right. So the book, which has been hugely popular again today. We know a lot of you already got this book, because we've sold hundreds and hundreds of these. We're selling for $12.99. It actually says on the back of the book $17.99. So take advantage. It's in there. You've got the book and you've got the elastic strap to hold your page, and you've got all your template that you need in there to make all of the satchels. £12.99. The bundles. Blues sold out. Okay, the one that Cara's just worked with, we've got a few of those. We love this one. So you get half a metre of your William Morris, half a metre of your Rose and Hubble Grey, 1 metre of fabric for $9.99. That's that one. And the one that Cara made one out of before the show, Modar and Coral. So this is your Moda, that's your Rose and Hubble. Metre of fabric for $9.99. I've not seen that Moda before, I don't think. Then the silver bundle sold out. If you want gold, I've got that one. Oh, I said I've got that one. I've got 2 left. For £3.48. £3.48. Right, we're going over to Yarn Lane now. So shall we have a look at tomorrow's Sewing Street menu? It's me again tomorrow. Oh, look at that. Happy birthday, Hannah. Happy birthday, Hannah. Happy birthday, Hannah. It's Hannah's birthday tomorrow. Then we've got Gary. We've got Gary. 2-hour special with Dukey machines. Now, on the 3 hours that Hannah is on, there's a discount on everything. Up to, well, I'm saying up to 30%. It sort of averages out at 30%. Some are 15%, some are 30%, some are more than 30%. So it's a brilliant day to tune in. Watch the advert and you'll see all about that. That's tomorrow morning. She's very nervous, but she's also very excited. Now, we're going over to Yarn Lane now. I've got to get changed, and we've got to run to the studio, and Kat's got to redress all the set and everything. So now, if you've bought something from me on Sewing Street this morning, your P&P is paid for in Yarn Lane. Different company, same warehouse. So you can come over and buy something on Yarn Lane. They're already selling, by the way. We're doing this. Look, very quickly. There you go. Really lovely tops. They're already selling already. You get... you log in exact same. If you've never been to Yarn Lane before, you can log in the same. If you're on the telly, stay where you are, carry on watching us. But if you're on the YouTube, the website, or the Facebook, you do need to go and find the Yarn Lane version now and watch on there, because it won't carry on those there. I'll see you on Sewing Street tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Or if you're coming over to do a bit of crochet, I'll see you on Yarn Lane in about 4 minutes from now.